I'm out of control, I'm out of control, out the park, centerfold, yeah, hard to say, overload, ain't no parking space, on the road, yeah, I'm out of control, I'm out of control, out the park, centerfold, yeah, say your breath, I'm too cold, yeah, devil hate me, wanna take my soul, yeah, I am just a source of what you stole, I'm about to knock it out the park, yeah, centerfold, yeah, hard to say, yeah, overload, what they want cause they won't leave me alone, yeah, told them don't let me get in my zone,
what's good, what's happening, we back, brand new episode of Black Otakus, of course, it's your boy Chris J, got the whole squad on here, y'all go ahead and do shout out. Let me fix my camera. Me.
I wish this was a sports podcast so we can personally fucking say the NBA refs get the clown of fucking week. How the fuck you eject Dennis Schroeder and Kyrie Irving in a prime fucking basketball game while y'all Raiders are fucking shit? I don't even talk about fucking Raiders on the show. But how the fuck do you eject Kyrie fucking Irving and Dennis Schroeder for jabbing at the mouth on each other? They was talking. What they call somebody mama a bitch or something? But I hope it was a sports podcast for that type of shit.
We'll get to it on Threes from the Rain. But but yeah, so Datra introduced herself. Got young DC on here. And Cam on here. So we all here. We all present. Just so you guys know, WrestleMania is going on in the background. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. but yeah, so in case me or Datra get distracted, that is why. Glad to be on here. We're gonna go get straight into it. Make sure you copy some merch. You Tweaking Media, Teespring, you know the vibes. Do that. We got t-shirts, face masks, hoodies. It's springtime out. Copy something. And so also if you're on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, and any other platform. Make sure you follow us. And let's go ahead and get into it. So reading, watching, and playing. Technically, the new anime season started, but there's not a lot of anything that's caught my attention. I'm just nothing. The only thing that really looked good, it was some shit on Funimation. And this is more because of word of mouth. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. It's called Vivi. Hold on, it's title right. Let's see, Vivi Fluorite's Eye Song, which is pretty much about AI potential. It's like, think of it like iRobot almost. So something like that. Yeah, destroy all humans type shit. But the AI is trying to prevent the AIs from the androids from taking over, killing the humans, pretty much. And time travel.
What'd you say? Say that again.
Androids are preventing.
The androids are preventing what?
Oh. It's an android preventing the androids from taking over the world.
That's how.
Exactly.
My bad, bro. Jared and King Lawler just fucking came out. My bad.
And fuck Jared.
That plot is bootleg Nier Automata. Androids destroying machines, shit like that. Like that's.
I wonder why they never made Nier Automata to an anime. It was very popular.
I don't want that.
Why you don't want it, man?
I don't want that.
Why you don't want it? You don't want them to animate that story, man?
I don't want it. Those are like Nier is one of those games that I don't want to become mainstream because Nier is like it's a very philosophical like game in the sense that it makes you think and it's very depressing. And the reason I don't want it to become mainstream is because you know how these anime elitists get when they get a deep and conflicting story about human emotions and human experience. I don't want that shit. Niggas gonna have some really ass takes. No, I don't want that.
On 2B.
I don't want y'all. I don't want.
Oh, bro, the censorship on 2B. Oh, she ain't gonna have no ass. No ass, man.
I don't want none of that think piece shit, boy. His ass.
Me too.
But yeah, so that's really the only anime. And also shout out to I haven't even started watching My Hero yet, so don't even ask me about that shit.
We already watched it.
It's a sports anime called Burning Kabiddi.
I want to check that out. Is that good?
I only watched the first episode, but like it was pretty much explaining the sport in itself, which is like extreme tag.
Like
They-
position? Do they play it?
Yeah, they actually play it. It's more like practice, but they actually do play it. It's interesting. It's interesting. So it's going to be probably a 3-episode thing. We're going to wait and see.
I need something to tie me over to Haikyuu season 5.
And that's going to be a good long time, my brother.
I need my pick.
So yeah, but I'll give it a like. It's decent. It's really decent. It's just the main character is just edgy as can be, which is pissing me the fuck. But yeah, so that's in terms of new shit. That's all I really watch. Other than that, like in terms of watching, I've been binge watching Static Shock lately, and I'm actually gonna go through Justice League and Justice League Unlimited this week. So, which once again shows you how
Static Shock, the white homie, is the worst fucking sidekick ever.
Oh,
Fucking
Gear.
asshole.
Oh, Richie
hate that.
Gear. What the fuck is it? Because I'm
His
at
dad
the point.
is a piece of shit too.
You said what?
His dad is a piece of shit too.
Damn. I didn't know.
Yeah, his dad.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you talking about Static's dad.
No,
I'm about to say.
I'm talking about his homies. The
Yeah,
white
his homies
dad,
pops
bro.
is a piece of shit. Yeah, like
Racist as hell, bro.
like the fact that I was like they cleared that season 1. I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, so I've been binging through Static. I'm on a season. I'm actually close to the episode where Little Romeo pops up. So that's why I'm around that episode. So yeah, so that's really what I've been watching. In terms of reading, we're gonna be talking about One Piece and Attack on Titan shortly. So nothing to give you guys there. And playing nothing but 2K.
Well, for me, I'm gonna try to blitz through it like Chris. Unfortunately, my playing was longer than my watching. Almost. Watching, so I had to blitz through. So not blitz through. Let me say this. So we had to. When we had our bracket, I felt kind of bad that we skipped a lot of shows, episode 19s, except for the Gundam because I'm not watching that shit. But we skipped a lot of episode 19 because of we didn't watch it or things of that nature. So I was like, you know what? Let me get some anime badges. Let me go through the bracket. Like I said, Gundam, not watching that shit. But I decided to, first start off with Kill la Kill, just because when I went on that laggy ass Funimation app, app on the PlayStation, laggy as fuck, disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Whoever put that on there, fix it, please. So I went on that laggy ass Funimation joint, and that was the only thing that always pop up for me. I don't know why. So go to there, watch that shit. Finish Kill la Kill. I think in 2 days. Not that many episodes. I think it's
24. Like 24, 26.
Whatever. Very cool show. Like in the chat, that y'all don't see because it's group chat, but I put it is a upper mid out of 10. And in my rankings, I guess that's like a 6. I don't fucking know. But the show was decent. What saved the show for me, not just cutting the shit off, was the action scenes and the fact that it was dubbed. Because if it was subbed, I probably wouldn't finish it because I wasn't paying attention most of the time. But it was dubbed so I could understand what the plot was going through. I think, and look, Extra told me, he understand the plot. And I'm saying, like, I understand the plot. I still think that plot makes no fucking sense.
Makes no sense. Yeah,
Studio, it's a Studio Trigger joint, ain't it? Ain't it Studio Trigger?
It's Studio Trigger. So
That's
you
why.
are very right in not understanding
why.
what that story is because Studio Trigger does not know how to make
Because it's not like, okay, I understand these light fibers are things that's in the world that make people, and I can understand that, shows that when the creator makes a show, usually with things like that, it has an undertone meaning of like liberation and shit like that. But still makes no fucking sense. Like in terms of just the way clothes are used and shit like that.
This nigga got half naked high school girls fighting each other, bro.
Exactly. Like, and then actually told me it was a problematic scene in episode 19 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Episode was that? Like, I'm telling you, motherfuckers is getting real desensitized to the shit because I have to rewind the episode to see what's problematic. But I guess it's the episode. I mean, the time when her mom was like caressing her. I'm real desensitized to this shit. So it literally just blew past me. Like I'm watching anime at this point. But I guess like 2 years ago, I would have been like, yo, that shit kind of weird, B. But I'm glad it wasn't full blown ecchi because I probably would have turned the shit off. Like if the tits was actually animated and shit like that, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna watch this half this shit. Half the niggas. I would say the redeeming comedy was the nudist niggas, bro. No homo. That shit was funny. The teacher, it was weird as fuck at first where he would just start slowly getting fucking naked in front of her. I'm like, this nigga weird, me. But once he started getting into that fucking mech of him just standing like this and it's just some fucking legs, fire. The character is cool. The main character is decent. I was asshole kind of. I think the best character in the fucking show is her best friend, whatever the bowl cut chick name is, bro. That's fucking character. Just because every time she was on the screen, I laughed because when she explained what the fuck was like, no, she has a best friend. It's this piece of fucking clothing, and the shit that goes on, she goes like that. Shit made me laugh. It kept me interested in some shit that was kind of boring with this whole life fiber shit. Also, the best thing in that show is the name of the school uniform because they call it Goku uniform or some shit like that. So yeah, I stand. But other than that, it was decent. So after I got Killer Kill off the list, I actually know what the episode 19 is. In the rankings of episode 19, will I replace that winner if I had that bracket on my own? Fuck no. So going to Code Geass. So I started Code Geass. It was probably one of the longest shows on that list. Because I saw 50 episodes. This was when I called Funimation a bitch again.
Oh, gee.
Because you go on there, right? And you see that it starts off in season 2. So rightfully, you press season 1 and you'll be like, all right, let's go. So I pressed season 1 and it stayed on season 2. So I hit Chris up. I'm like, bro, it won't show me season 1. Do it starts only at season 2. Chris like, no, he showed me on his TV app. He goes season 1 right here. And I'm like, and I'm showing Chris like, bro, I'm pressing season 1. It ain't going there. Wanna know why it ain't go there? Because it was lagging. It took fucking a minute to actually place itself on season fucking 1.
Garbage. The app is garbage.
It's a very horrible app. But I like the show so far. I really ain't got no in-depth trail analysis of the shit. Very good. Like Lelouch. I like the dynamic of Lelouch and brown hair nigga. Lelouch is the only nigga name I know in that show. Get ready for me just to call these niggas by their hair color, bro. I don't know nobody else.
Suzaku.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fuck that nigga.
Simpzaku. That's you can call him
Suzaku. I still don't like that nigga.
You know, and I, you know what makes this show good though? Because this what Killer Kill did. I mean, this what Code Geass did that Killer Kill didn't. And Shane just hit a mid coast to coast. But this what Killer Kill. I mean, this what Code Geass did that Killer Kill didn't. I watched that shit, and as I was at work, I had to pause it, turn it off, and say, I gotta get back to this when I'm not distracted. Because some fire fucking going on. Killer Kill, I will look at the screen, ask the screen, and be like, all right, let me go back to work. Code Geass said, no, you gotta pay attention. So that's one thing I would give. That'll tell you if it's Trail, when Trail watches something, if I can put my switch down or I can turn, my game off and say, I really gotta watch this shit, that's how you know you got some flames. So I was watching it, it was really, really nice. The Plane, played 2K, No Man's Sky, and Story of Seasons, whatever Cam talked about when he reviewed the episode, that game, is exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Monster Hunter, quickest story mode known to man, did what I gotta do. I downloaded the Attack on Titan game, really, really fun. Sometimes the Gladden is wonky, but I don't give a fuck. Also, there's a mission that's pissing me the fuck off. Is this mission, one, because I don't like fucking John. So it's this mission I gotta save John from like 40 fucking Titans. And they keep picking this motherfucker up. And I can't, bro. So it's like 5 abnormal Titans right there. Then one picks him up. All right, I stopped that one. I gotta kill this nigga. The other one picks him up. All right, stop that one. They keep picking this bitch nigga up. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to keep saving this whole ass nigga. For what?
You gotta use his you get his buddy action, right? You just gotta.
No, you don't get his buddy action through that.
Oh well, then you gotta.
You only get Armin's, and if you save, bro, this is so fucking stupid. You get Armin's. I think Armin is the only one with you. And if you save Sasha and that bitch ass nigga Don, I think his name is the dude that fucking cries all the time. G, he do no fucking damage. I can't wait till he get fucking swallowed whole. Fuck that nigga, bro. So
I don't even know how he dies.
Who gives a shit? This is packing the F. We know it is. But like, uh, Attack on Titan, really good game. I'm trying to see. Oh, I downloaded the free PlayStation 5 game of the month, Odd World. Played it, didn't delete it, but I closed the application after a while because I kept dying over some shit that I was trying to do when I wasn't supposed to do it. So I was a little mad at myself. Other than that, Trail Side been chilling. Um, bro, look, G, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm about to buy Dragon Ball Super's whole volume catalog soon. So whenever I say what I was reading, it's gonna be that. Start at one and go all the way to I think what's out is nine currently on Amazon. I don't know about them other ones, but yeah,
Go crazy.
that's it for me.
That's it. All right. Shit. I'm trying to remember. I didn't play anything this week other than Fire Emblem, but I only played that for like one day because I've been on like full senior mode. Um, Reading, we'll talk about that later, and watching. I've been basically rewatching One Piece with my little sis. So we finished Impel Down, and Faye was pressed about Magellan. She's like, because she thought they were gonna fight him and beat him, and then they was just washing everybody. So she was just pressed the whole time.
Real
And
nigga.
like real ass nigga. She was pissed off at the end because she's like, they really didn't beat this nigga's ass. I'm like, hell no. They don't got hockey. You don't got hockey. You ain't doing shit in these
That
next couple
nigga is
arcs.
fucking poison too, G. I
Can't
remember when I
touch
first
him
saw that nigga, I was like, yo, this nigga cold as hell. He got a raw ass devil fruit.
for real. Oh, her jaw dropped when she saw him like fold all of Blackbeard's crew. She was just like, ain't no fucking way.
Light work.
Not now though.
For real. And then she asked me, she was like, is Luffy gonna win like any one-on-one fights moving forward? I'm like, fuck no. This Marine Ford.
Oh,
This
yeah,
Marine Ford.
this is the Luffy. This is the. There's the reason why this nigga's name is Luffy.
A big ass L. He got a scar on his chest for a reason. You about to find out. But yeah, that's it for me this week. I didn't watch shit besides that.
All right, so for me, so I'll start with watching. I did watch new two new animes. I watched what's The World Is With You, the animation. I know everything that happens in there because I played the video game, and I think it's also good promotion from Square Enix too because the sequel, which is called Neo, The World Ends with coming out in July. They just actually released the trailer date for that. I'm looking forward to that. But it's good. I like it. The animation is true to the game, which I think is pretty fucking dope. It does have CGI, but it has better CGI than Attack on Titan, so I'll accept that. And it kind of like the way they animate the fight scenes with the CGI is actually good, unlike Attack on Titans. So I'll accept that. Attack on Titans, be prepared because I'm about to piss y'all off this episode. Um, so yeah, so World of Zoo was good. Neku
Not the
is an
shame
edge
falling off
lord,
something.
which if anybody like this game is like, when did this game come out? Like in 20s? The game came out when the Nintendo DS was a thing. So it's an old IP. So like Neku, for anybody who's mad that Neku is kind of an edgy character, like the nigga's been edgy since the DS days. It is what it is on that. And then I watched Way of the House Husband on Netflix. It's 5 episodes. It's technically like 20 something because it's broken up into mini episodes. There's like 5 whole episodes on Netflix. I like the show. The animation, for those who are complaining about it, like
It's a slice of life.
y'all watch, y'all watch My Hero and y'all watch My Hero action scenes. So if you guys like My Hero action scenes, I don't know how y'all can find any issues with Way the House Husband's anime. And the thing is, the animation actually adds to the comedy of that show, because of, like the reactions and shit like that. Main character is fucking hilarious as hell. The fact that like he's like a legit house husband and like he's friends with like the local housewives in the area. And they like do yoga, they play volleyball together, they go shopping together. This shit is fucking hilarious. His wife character is funny as hell too. The show's good. I recommend you watch. I mean, it's not a long watch. 5 episodes and like 24 mini episodes. Like each kind of like mini episode is like about like 2 to 3 minutes long. So I like it, and it sucks that it only has 5 episodes. I wish there was more. I'm hoping there would be like a season 2 or something. Hopefully somebody takes the rights from Netflix because Netflix is dumb. Um, uh, but yeah, that was it for watching. As for reading, I was actually talking to DC about this, I think a week ago. But I did get into some down bad Korean mangas.
Oh shit.
Shout out to Facebook algorithms. So it's well three technically, but it's two specific ones that I picked up called one is called High School Bully, and then another one is called something roommate. I think I forgot what it is. But the plot for both of them are extremely similar. The main character is a fucking loser. He used to get bullied in high school, and now he's in college. But like the person who used to bully him was like this chick, and now the chick actually goes to the same college as them, and so now the chick wants to in the roommate one. What ended up happening is that she gave him her credit card, and he's like into cryptocurrency. So he basically like bets on this cryptocurrency. He puts like, cause she's rich. She's from a rich family, so she has like 10 million, whatever they call the Korean currency. So he bets all of it onto that cryptocurrency because he thinks it's gonna go up. Ends up falling apart. So now she is his roommate because she kind of he fucked her over financially. Um, but she's a out here thought, and what I mean, like she getting ran through a bunch, but like she's like the typical like plot of like there's no good dick that satisfies her, and of course the main character being the main character has a big dick, so she finds that out, and now and now she uses the main character. She calls him her personal dildo. So basically, you get a bunch of scenarios where like he piping her. Her friends find out that old boy got a big dick, so now he piping her friends. And in the latest chapter, the one that I caught up, he's actually having a threesome with the roommate chick and one of her best friends.
Yo, my man is living life. Look, man, my man is living.
Hey, but he's piping, but he's like a cuck. Like basically, like the female character, like she legit bullies this man, and he accepts it. So like it's like he's a cuck, but he getting piped. But like what I'm saying, like he is kind of like a low key cuck. And the other one is basically the main character from high school. He used to get made fun of because he had a big dick.
This is reason. Weird. Like, it's funny, but it's interestingly weird.
And I'm saying, bro, these Korean manhwas be having some funny ass plot. But like he got bullied in high school because he had a big dick. Like the girls and the dudes used to make fun. They called him like his name was like Davy something, but like they now call him like Davy Dick or something like that. They used to call him that high school. So he went to college because he didn't want to go. He like studied his ass off to get into a good college because he never wanted to like encounter those bullies again. The main chick who used to kind of like, she didn't bully him, but she kind of stood on the sideline. She ends up going to the same college as him, and she basically blackmails him because she has a picture when they used to bully him. And again, she's a character that like no dick can satisfy her unless it's big. But unlike the dude from the roommate one, and this is no homo, I'm putting a no homo tag on there. This is what I read. This nigga has a big, like unnatural sized dick. Let me just put it like that. No homo. He has a unnatural sized dick to the point where like it opens up when he goes to like this party, and this chick takes him into the bathroom, and she's giving him top, and she literally stops because she's like, this is too big, I can't handle it. So then he's about to like put it in her, and like she goes like she walks out the bathroom because she's like, I can't take, it's too big, I can't take this. So the thing is, his plight is that he can't, because his dick is unnaturally big. Like chicks can't say, like he be making females orgasm, right? But he himself can't get an orgasm because like he can't get it in all the way because his dick is too big. So like women literally cannot take his dick.
I hate Korean mangas, bro. At least hentai sometimes go on the realism side. Korean manga, like, we're gonna have this plot.
Hey, listen,
it's gonna go in three ways. Either this guy's gonna be a sex machine, this guy's gonna be a cuck, or this guy's gonna be a fucking bully. He's gonna be bullied.
Or it's gonna be all three. But no, it gets even
Cool
funnier.
box.
Do me a favor,
And there's this
right
chick-
above you to the left. Open that cupboard right there. Hand me out in one of those nasty awards.
It gets funnier. So it was this chick that he kind of like saved back in high school that had a crush on him. So she ended up going to the same college as him. She has a crush on him, so she recognized him right away. Her storyline is that she was practicing like sucking on like big ass zucchinis and shit because she knew that nigga had a big dick.
Oh no.
So basically,
What the fuck?
so basically, what happens is they're in the classroom. She goes because he's still struggling because this nigga's down bad because like no chick can take his dick. This nigga is getting constantly blue balled, right? So she comes into the classroom and she's like, "Oh, I see that you have a problem." She starts sucking his dick, and he's like, "Oh, she's different." And then she's like, "I've been practicing for this moment, right?" So the chick who used to bully him in high school comes into the classroom, and he's like, "Damn, she's sucking my dick real good, but I can't come." You know what I'm saying? Like there's something wrong with it. So then the chick who bullied him goes to the table. She doesn't know that he's getting his dick sucked under the desk. She trips on something, and then she kisses him, and then that's when he does it. You know, he goes all over the girl's face, but like he confuses.
That's how you feel, like, freaky ass nigga, going over there in the corner with your strange ass.
He confused
Straight up.
They both confused because it's like they both feel satisfied because they felt this connection. So basically, now the whole synopsis is getting them together because they're the only two people that because like the high school bully chick, she can't get off to anybody. Like the only person that she gets wet to is the main character, and the only person that the main character can get his you digs out is the female character because there's a connection between them. Funny as hell. Funny as fuck. Huh?
What's this shit called again?
One of them, it's called like the first one is called like room, like something room. Let me look it up real quick. I got y'all. Let y'all look.
Hold on.
Manuel, I skimmed through because you only can skim through them hoes. Was the one?
So the one I just talked about is called My High School Bully, and then the other one is called Excuse Me, This Is My Room.
Gee, that pops up as an ad on my Facebook.
Yep,
Yeah,
and that's
I really-
exactly that's why I read it because I was so tired of seeing these fucking ads. I was like, let me check because the comment sections was like, this shit is funny as hell. You gotta read it. So like, I read it and I was like, funniest shit ever, bro.
This is the type of shit happen when you go on that shit on your phone.
Yeah, you get a whole bunch, bro. I got nothing but fucking Brazzers ads and shit like that when I was looking through that. This shit's funny.
In terms of these real deal Korean niggas, this is a 4.3 out of 5. Of the 259 teams people who voted this shit. The fact that niggas,
it's funny, bro. It's funny as hell.
It's the fourth link. It has 1.3 million views. Motherfuckers reading this shit, bro.
This shit it's funny. It's a funny ass read. So that's why.
Guess what? It's ongoing. 77 users bookmarked this. So they not only reading this shit, they made an account to bookmark it and get back into it when they update, bro.
That's what I do. I don't have it bookmarked, but I have a page open to the website that I use, and I just every week I'll just check and see.
What was the last one I read? It's really popular. It's the one that everybody used to get.
The stepmom one?
No.
Oh, I read the stepmom one. That shit was funny too. It gets depressing at the end.
It's the one with folks. Everybody have to read this. It's the one where folks is like neighbors with this chick at first.
Oh, is it in the window? Like the window?
Oh.
And I think she ended up like moving in, or he had to move in or some shit because his parents peeled out like always. It was that one. It was one. We sound like some fucking degenerates, but my nigga, we watch anime. It happens. It's one of them fucking rabbit holes, my nigga. Blame algorithm. There was this one that like it was a toy shop, bro, and it was these two motherfuckers who had to get these toys. They had to take these toys away because they was made out of his dick, I think, bro. And every woman was buying one. Niggas bought them too. Joe, that shit is funny. Because folks just walk in, he was like, "Yo, I think that's my dick," and one was like, "For real, this you?" Take your clothes off.
It was another one that I read a while back where this dude like he bought like he was like a virgin. He was a loser, right? But he bought like this machine or something, and like the machine like it like electrocuted, and basically it made him into like a literal chick magnet. Like he would walk into a shop, and then like the chick would see him, and then like she would instantly get fucking horny as hell, and he was getting pipes from everywhere. But it was this one particular chick that he liked that he ended up piping, but like he kind of felt bad because it wasn't him. It was like the machine thing that basically influenced her to be horny and shit like that. It's funny shit, bro. Basically, what we saying is, if you want to read some hilariously horny shit and you down bad, check out some Korean mangas. It'll be a good time.
Hey, don't worry, none of them shits. Well, no, I think one famous Korean manga got adapted into a hentai. I think one did. I don't know. I
You
remember.
hear
I
them
ain't never
police
watched it, but I
sirens?
remember.
You
I
hear the
remember
police sirens in the background, man. That's the horny police coming down. G.
Chris, bro. When I tell you, Korean mangas though they only have three types of stories, like I just named. Oh, it's a sex machine, a cuck, or he getting bullied by the person. He getting taken. He basically getting raped. He's basically getting raped. Or it's all three. What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna read one just. To
Oh, okay. No, but legit, if I were to give you a legit, like, kind of like not safe for work Korean mom want to read, I was talking to DC about it. It's this thing called Perfect Half. So the synopsis of that story is basically there's two kingdoms. It's a kingdom of like dudes, and it's a kingdom of females, and they're at war with each other. So essentially, what ends up happening, like, there's like this special event in which, because I mean they have to reproduce, right? There's this special event where they all come together and like it's like a big ass orgy, right? Where all the niggas just fucking repopulating shit. The thing is, like, if a female has a son, gets sent to the male kingdom. She has a daughter. If she has a daughter, stays in the female kingdom.
I remember this.
So, but the world is so fucking unique. So the main character like is this dude. Like, at first he looks like he's like some kind of like lame ass nigga, but like he's OP as fuck, like battle wise, right? Battle wise, he's like a fucking Chad, and essentially he's the male army is called wolves and the female army is called foxes. And so he's like a potential candidate because his goal is he wants to become a king because he doesn't like the fact that two kingdoms. He wants to unite the kingdoms. He doesn't want male and females to be separated. And then there's a chick in the female side. I forgot her. It's like Ari, something like that. She wants to be a queen because she wants to unite the kingdom as well. So they're like the main shipping couple of the series, right? But you throughout his journey, he encountered. This is the funny part of the show. Throughout the journey of the show, he encounters like various females on the battlefield, which he beats their ass. And then the whole rule is, you lose a battle, you gotta have sex basically. But when you have sex, whoever wins the battle dictates how the sex goes. So the main character wins most of the battles, and he gets his way. Like, he be getting some mad pussy and shit like that, right? Funny as hell too because he ends up impregnating pretty much all the women he comes into contact with. So he has like five different baby mamas. That's the funny shit. But the serious shit is that like the plot as far as like the two kingdoms at war with each other, because it gets fucking dark. It's like, I don't want to spoil a lot, but like there's the men's kingdom is some fucking savages. And essentially like the plot now is that both of the main characters have united and they're trying to find a way to basically end the war. Both of them become king and queen. I recommend you check that out as a serious read for a career manga. It's called Perfect Half. Um, so that's it for reading. As far as playing, like the trail said, Monster Hunter Rise. I took a break from Monster Hunter Rise because of that Rampage shit. I fucking hate that shit. But now that we beat it, I can, I guess, start playing the game again. Uh, Trying to see. So I bought Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle because it was on sale. I said if I saw the game on sale, I was going to buy it. And
What?
You know
Damn.
who that is.
Oh,
Bro. Bro.
Hey, he needs to read some mangas, B.
You missing, man. My bad, kid. I just, when I come through one of them tweets, it just be funny.
I listen, bro. We all down bad.
Nasty
I ain't showing
bitch.
Listen, I'm down bad too, but I'm not gonna show it like that. But anyway, I bought Attack on Titan 2. It's a Koei Tecmo Bandai Namco game, so my expectations were extremely low. But I will say that, as far as an impressions of the game, as far as what I would expect an Attack on Titan gameplay to be, it's actually really freaking good. As far as like how you can approach a Titan by, cutting off its arms, cutting off its limbs, and then you can cut off the nape, or you can go for the nape first, or you gotta like maneuver around the Titan. You have like resources as far as like your gas for your ODM gear. Your blades will decrease, so you got to resharpen them when you run out, defeating Titans. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like essentially, since it's Koei Tecmo, kind of equated to Attack on Titan Warriors essentially, but like unlike any other Warriors type game, where like they give you like landmarks for defeating, like, oh, you defeated 100 enemies on the battlefield, you a real nigga. Oh my god, 500, 1,000, you're a god among men. And Attack on Titan, they give you a landmark for defeating 10 Titans. Like they go like, holy shit, you beat 10 Titans? Oh shit, you're so awesome. But story mode wise, you can create your own character and you can kind of live through the events of like, I think it's season 1 and 2 of Attack on Titan. Um, and I'm at the part where like I'm after the part where Aaron and Annie have the little battle, in the fucking Stolas district, whatever they call it, the rich niggas district. But that was pretty interesting. The music in that game is actually really freaking good. Like it really fits the Attack on Titan vibe. And character wise, characters are represented well. Fuck that nigga John, like they trail said.
Fuck that nigga.
You had a choice to become a military police, but you chose to become a scout, dumbass nigga. Um, that's your own fucking fault. Like he blamed, oh Aaron, you better become humanity's hope because I chose to join the scout. Nigga, you had a chance. You could have joined them. Nobody was forced you to be joining the scouts, you bitch. So yeah, fuck that nigga. My nigga Levi is OP as hell. There's these things called buddy skills in the game. Levi has the most OP buddy skill where essentially you approach a Titan and you sever off all its limbs and it's an instant kill. OP as hell. So shout out to my nigga Levi. So what I recommend you get the game. It's on sale. So I mean, if you want something to play, I mean Attack on Titan just ended. So if you want to relive your nostalgia, goodbye. Um what else? I didn't get a chance to talk about this last week, but I have been playing shout out to Xbox. Did I? I don't remember.
No, you can talk about
Yeah, okay. I did. Shout out to Xbox Game Pass. They dropped Octopath Traveler. This was a game where um, I like. This was a game because it was originally only on Switch, and this was one of those teetering like, do I want to get it? Do I want to? I don't know. So like when I saw that Xbox dropped it on Game Pass, I was like, okay, I can finally play it. I fucking love this game. It's essentially for like all the kind of tried and true turn-based JRPG niggas like me who kind of like that style. It's for me. I love it. It's essentially, but it's like a choose your own adventure. So there's 8 protagonists in the game, and essentially you can choose any one of the 8 protagonists to start their story off with. You do their story, you find out like who they are, what their goal is. I chose is this dude's name Therian. He's the thief of the job of the game. Essentially, he gets finessed into trying to steal like these dragon stones for like this rich lady. So that's kind of like his path. But after that, you have free realm for the entire map of Octopath Traveler to go off, and you can recruit whoever else you want to go to join your party. So you can walk and say, there's this chick named Primrose. She's a dancer, and her story is that her father got killed when she was a kid by these 3 people who have like crow tattoos. So she made it her life mission to find out information about those people because she wants to kill them to take revenge. So you can go off and recruit her. You can go off and recruit anybody else and experience their story. So it's really good. Gameplay is solid. If you play Bravely Default, you'll know kind of the mechanics of like choosing to spend all your turns to like do a bunch of damage to people, and shit like that. So it's on Xbox Game Pass. If you have Xbox, it's on PC and console. So if you have Game Pass on PC console, I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of like turn-based JRPGs, I fucking love it. So that's pretty, that's pretty much it for playing. Oh yeah, fuck Dokkan in the World Tournament. I have to say that. That shit is ass.
Oh shit. My fucking rank.
Oh, I gotta check my rank too, so hopefully I'm not down to 150. Y'all see the posters in the back? I gotta show that real quick. Y'all can't see like all of it in its glory, but I wanna put this out there just in case. I wanna see how like this whole Displate sponsorship promotion goes like that. But shout out to Displate. Um, I got those posters from that. They were having a sale on Easter where like I think it's 20% off if you buy 2 posters, and it was like 30% off if you buy 3 or more posters. Um, so it's really I mean these posters are fucking clean as hell. Like it the pictures and stuff don't do it justice when you see it up close. It's very easy to install too. They essentially give you like this paper that you like stick to your wall. They give you a magnet that you stick on the paper, and then you literally put the display poster on it. So there's no like you got to nail shit on and all of that stuff. It's literally as simple as that. So I recommend if you trying to personalize, weebleize your room, go ahead and get Display. I will say though, like if you want to go all out and buy a bunch of posters, that's a budget. Like all them posters right there. So those 4 posters, even with the Easter sale, and this is not me getting the because you can customize if you want frames, you can customize if you want like a gloss on your display poster stuff. All that cost me $153.
And that was the sale. I went on there. I'm like, let me get this Goku real quick. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, that shit is it's a budget. So I would say like if you want to get you some display posters, that's a set aside a budget. So but that's it for me. We can go ahead and get into
All right, so we'll go ahead and go into the manga stuff first. So let's do Attack on Titan. Fuck it. So Attack on Titan.
No. We do One Piece first. Attack on Titan don't have that's the finale, bro. We can't do that.
For that. All right, so we'll do One Piece first then. So DC, go ahead and lead us on this journey.
I gotta find the chat. All right, here. Okay. So we start the chapter off with Big Mom falling off Onigashima.
Still hilarious.
And fucking stupid. Zeus is trapped in a box and Zoro is chopping up Prometheus, preventing him from going down and saving Big Mom. Law notes that it's crazy that Zoro's able to do this. Every bone in his body should be broken after blocking that attack. We see the aftermath of what Kaido did, and it seems like Luffy's in a big ass crater, and the whites of his eyes, he's knocked out from that move. Kaido notes that Big Mom is pathetic for falling off of the side of the island. Then you see Kaido going towards Zoro, and Law switches him out and does injection shot and does a decent blow on Kaido. And then he does a new move called Curtain, and he uses that to block, pseudo block, and Kaido knocks him out the way. Because of this, Prometheus and Napoleon are able to go down. The Big Mom and Zoro's like, why'd you do that? And Law's like, it isn't worth one of us dying. The deal was to just separate them. Then Kid and Killer go down, and they said that they'll deal with Big Mom.
And Prometheus and Big Mom was talking shit about Zeus. That was like Zeus is pathetic, and then Prometheus said that he has a plan.
Yeah, that was next. And then after that, Kid and Killer are looking up at the sky, the sun going with the clouds. We cut back to Luffy. He's still knocked out. And Kaido, he says it again that last time he knocked him out, it seemed like even though he was knocked out, it still feels like he's staring at me. He's doing it again. Maybe I should gouge his eyes out. And Zoro tells Law that, hey, this is my best move. If this doesn't put him out, I'm done. And the rest is
out.
So this is hype though. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate. This was dope. I like Zoro. I just don't like you niggas. But I like Zoro. So Zoro busts out. Mind you, Enma's glowing first.
Enma was glowing.
Enma was glowing first. Zoro does his Ashra move. He hasn't done that since Saba
But
Odi.
it's a new one. It's a new style Asher, right?
I mean, he has a little name to it. He has hockey on it now, so it's like
Okay.
yeah,
But still, I mean, the Zoro fans, they gonna be. I'm just trying to give them, a little throw them a bone. You know what I mean?
fuck them niggas. On me. But Zoro cuts Kaido with his Ashura move, and Kaido's like, "Do you have? It can't be. Do you have Conqueror's Haki too?" This was hype. I ain't gonna lie. And Zoro's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I just put every ounce of my being into that attack. I was hoping to knock you down though." And Kaido says, "He'll leave a scar. That should be enough for you." Note for you Zoro fans. Anyway, Kaido
You
says,
know what that's the equivalent of?
"What?
If you've ever eaten a meal that like uses a fork, like you know how like sometimes you like eat like with a fork, how like it'll like kind of scrape on your mouth a little bit, and you kind of feel and it's like but then
Yeah.
you kind of go like that's essentially what happened with Kaido.
Yep.
Like,
Thank
Zoro
you.
sliced him. Kaido was like,
I'm
all right,
okay.
Nick.
I guarantee you the scar that he will have after this is not going to be as big as with the blood. That's the blood. So I hope y'all know that. Because some people are saying that scar was bigger than Odin's. But y'all capping.
Y'all niggas is full of shit.
Capping hard. But here's the biggest feat. I mean, not the biggest feat. Here's another feat for Law, where Kaido does Thunder Bagua on Law and Zoro. And Law is not knocked out. He's on the ground, but he's not knocked out. So I think that's impressive because a lot of people are saying Law's defense sucks because of what happened with Doflamingo. So I think this fight proves that he's gotten stronger since Dressrosa. So I'm happy to see that.
And don't forget,
and
Law went through a marathon in that leading up to that.
yeah, he did because Fujitora and Dofi were on his ass. He got smacked all the way to Dressrosa and then got shot up.
Yeah.
So he wasn't 100% in that Dofi fight.
His defense is bad. I don't know, man. Like, didn't the nigga say like he took off a bunch of his lifespan when he did the shit against Virgo and stuff like that?
But
Like,
people don't look at context.
Mm-hmm.
Law has to me. Law has a shit ton of fucking endurance.
He
And-
does because he was holding off Fujitora and Dofi by himself for a good minute, saved Sanji, and first he got his arm cut off, put it back on, so he's not like a bitch. I don't know why people thought
Yeah,
that.
he was still fighting with his arm off. Like, but
So-
he's not Zoro, so
Yeah, Zoro cut Pika, so but
yeah.
the hypest moment of this whole chapter, which I'm excited for, Luffy gets back up and says, "Hey, I remember when you hit me with that club the first time. It was Conqueror's Haki that you put on it, wasn't it?" And Kaido's laughing. He's like, "Yeah, only a few people could do it." Kaido tries to smack Luffy. Luffy blocks it, but them niggas ain't touching. And it's
That boy said it's the. You know what's dope about that moment though is because the last fucking episode that like released as far as like the last hype episode was the clash between Roger
And
and Whitebeard, and you saw that they were using hockey in their attacks. So it's like a cool correlation to see that like what happened in the anime, like you're kind of seeing that currently going on in the manga.
hell yeah. And the manga kind of low key. I mean, the anime. I'm convinced that the anime studio knows about how this arc's gonna end because Oda does talk to them. Because they show Zoro using some like Conqueror's Haki type things way early in the arc. It was like in a bar scene. And I'm like, this is weird because he doesn't have it. But now I think that they know what's gonna happen because they've been spoiling a lot of other stuff besides that. But yeah, I guess the anime onlys are they already know this is gonna happen. But yeah, Luffy gets off a couple shots, not even touching them. It's just this is
Beat
it.
his ass, bro. I
Smacking
love
Kaido
it.
around. Crazy. And then Luffy's like, Zoro, Law, you guys go down back.
Go ahead,
Thank
go
you
back
for
down,
covering
bro.
me. To everyone else.
It.
It's amazing. I'll let y'all say y'all thing because I have my little rant. For
I'll go first because I don't got much to really. It was a very fun chapter. Like I enjoy as long as they focus on this fight. I'm excited. I'm happy overall. So they good in my book. But my main issue in itself is the Zoro fans in itself. This is my thing, bro. Yes, he attacked Kaido with his best move. With a upgrade because of a sword that belongs to
Not
the
a
Wilt
power.
Chamberlain of the universe. So it's
Not a
like,
power.
so once again, the sword is a power up because it was once upon owned by Wilt Chamberlain. So Odin Chamberlain once owned it. So it's like, oh, okay, it helps gives his move a little bit of a boost. But let's talk about this scar. This is why I just want to focus on the scar. He ate the attack. Did it leave damage? Yes. Like Cam's example, it's like when the fork gets stuck, it's like, but you keep going. Kaido literally said, "Oh, that's gonna leave a scar." Neat. It wasn't like, "Oh, I got a scar. I'm on the ground. I'm bleeding. That shit hurt." This nigga was like, "That's a
So
scar."
like if you like take like real world example, right? Like you take like a professional MMA fighter, right? Strong ass nigga. If that nigga gets like a cut, right? It's not like, oh, you a bitch, bro. You got cut, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Look at that scar, bro. You got fucking cut, bitch. And it's like, I have skin. Skin is fragile. If you do something to skin, it's gonna leave a mark, no matter how small or big the damage. Have you ever gotten a fucking paper cut? So it's like, yeah, Zoro did an attack, but like, gives a shit.
Yeah. So it's like, for Kaido, like, yeah, the fact that it's an attack that actually look like it shows visual damage don't mean it's like, for him, he tanked it. It just left a mark. But it's not like the man, Oda didn't even have the man go ouch or ah.
Like, you got coppers?
That's what's up. Like that, like gee. So is it a dope moment? Yes. But is it also like an overrated moment? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I already know.
Like,
You
no.
already know how they do.
Like, because immediately afterward, Kaido, like, shout out to you. All right, now back to this motherfucker Luffy right here. So literally, the man was more concerned
excited to fight Luffy too. That was just
exactly. He's more excited to fight Luffy than like, oh, that nigga fell down. He didn't cut for this. He wasn't cut for this. Pun intended. So it's like the man Kaido is more concerned about Luffy and why Luffy keeps staring at him while he's freaking unconscious than anything. Is like, yeah. And also law interests him a little bit too. But overall, it's like y'all need to chill. Good chapter though. I think it's going back
we
on break
next week.
Yeah, we're going on break again. So Bon Voyage. We're probably not going to see this fight go back for another 2 or 3 chapters. I think.
Yeah, we going back.
We're going back to see what's going on with the others. So let's have fun with that. Also, my big prediction is Yamato's going to see that sword and when Zoro's on the ground unconscious, taking
Knock
a
his
nap
ass out and take the sword.
and take the sword. So his power up is no longer his. Have fun.
Fucking hilarious.
That's all I gotta say. Great chapter though.
Yeah, same. I like, aside from what I'm gonna talk about with the Zoro stuff, I fucking love this chapter. It was really great. Like I said, Zoro's character to me excels when he's fulfilling his role, which is protecting Luffy. So seeing him do that in this chapter is always a good dope moment. The Big Mom Prometheus stuff to me was interesting to me because of the fact that they were shit talking Zeus to me in my mind, because I need Nami to get Zeus back. So them shit talking Zeus and saying like, yo, this nigga Zeus ain't shit, to me is kind of like, this man Zeus is gonna be like, yo, they really don't care about me, huh? I'm gonna go back to Nami. She go feed me some of these thunder clouds real quick for the one. So I need that to happen. Zoro's attack was dope. I was talking to this with DC in the chat. So what I think, does Zoro have conquerors? Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Did the attack that he did was that no. I think that was purely Enma. That was purely Enma. That was Enma, and that was armament hockey at work with the Ashura's attack. That's what I think, because Oda he literally made a panel emphasizing the fact that Enma lit up when he did the attack. So I think that was more so Enma. And my thing is, all you Zoro fans going crazy like, oh my god, Zoro has conquerors. obviously there's parallels to Roger's crew when it comes to Luffy's crew. Always been the case, right? Roger's right hand man Rayleigh was a fucking dope ass swordsman and strong as shit. Rayleigh also has Conqueror's Haki. Zoro is Luffy's right hand man and a swordsman. So like Zoro having Conquerors is a given. To me, it's not. It's not even that I'm like Zoro is so. Yeah. It's like when Naruto. It's like when Naruto has the Rasengan, right? The fourth Hokage has Rasengan. Jiraiya has Rasengan, and guess what, guys? Ortho has Rasengan too. Like, come on, like who cares? Like, it is what it is, right? Is a dope power? Is it a dope power for Zoro? I guess. So I mean, we'll see what happens after that. I mean, don't get mad too if Sanji has Conquerors too, because I know how y'all Zoro fans go be. If y'all see that Sanji also has Conquerors, y'all gonna be like, no, fuck that nigga Sanji. That nigga don't
I'm
deserve.
gonna
He's
do
a
them
fucking
a favor. I ain't even gonna bring that nigga Sanji up because we know they insecure. But
because like a lot of people in it wasn't just Roger and it wasn't just Roger and Rayleigh. A lot of people in Roger's crew had Conquerors.
Odin,
They were them niggas.
yeah.
Don't get mad if other people in the Straw Hat cough Sanji get
And
Conquerors
Usopp.
as well. Especially Usopp too, because he wants to be a warrior of the sea. Like, don't get mad because yes, Zoro gets it first. Does Zoro deserve it first out of the entire crew? Yes, I do think so because he's Luffy's right hand man. But I do think that others will get it. Still a dope moment. My favorite part is Luffy, obviously. Oh, I kind of like Luffy. I will always have a main character bias. So Luffy is kind of like my unofficial favorite character. Sabo is my official favorite character. Luffy is my unofficial favorite character. And whenever Luffy has a dope moment, like he did in this chapter, I stand. I fucking stand. To see Luffy like go like, all right, okay, I learned your attack, Kaido. I also have Ryu and I also have Future Sight. Everybody get the fuck off this roof. Leave this nigga to me. I fucking love it. Now, do I think Luffy is gonna defeat Kaido?
Fuck no.
Nah. I think that nigga Kaido gonna be like, you know what, Luffy, I fuck with you.
That
Wipe that
Smash
nigga
Bros.
out.
Baseball crack. Yeah.
Nigga, Bad Bunny just did a Canadian Destroyer, bro. What the fuck?
GG. What the fuck?
But yeah, so I think that's what I think about this chapter. Dope Zoro moment. See, look, Zoro fans, I can give Zoro clout when he deserves the clout, and he deserves the clout in this chapter. Don't blow it out of proportion. He has conquerors, yes, but don't treat it like a big deal. It's what it is. That's it.
All right. I'm gonna start it off. Earlier when I read the spoilers, I told Chris, I'm like, hey, this is gonna be unprecedented. I'm gonna actually chill out on Zoro. I'm not gonna troll. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna talk shit no more. I'm done. He's the GOAT. Then I, saw the spoilers and I saw everybody, commenting. I'm like, you know what? I'm back on my bullshit. It is what it is. I'm gonna just say this. The Zoro moment was amazing. Him having conquerors is amazing. He will be a nasty motherfucker in the series. I'm not denying that. He's probably fighting Katakuri. I'm not gonna say he's beating Katakuri, but he can fight Katakuri. Like I'm not gonna.
He's beating Mihawk because Mihawk doesn't have conquerors, right?
I'm assuming he has to have it. If Mihawk doesn't have it, bro, the world's strongest swordsman title is a fraud. You heard it from me. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. All you Zoro over Luffy clowns.
Wait, they said that this chapter?
They've been saying it since Wano started. So
bro,
I'm just
y'all tweaking, boy.
Three things I'm about to tell you. So one, all y'all saying that they equal or Zoro's above, all those times where someone said, oh, he could be the captain or oh, he has to be the captain. Luffy was either not there, goofing off, or they never saw Luffy fight. So that means Luffy wasn't there when they said that about him. Number two, if Zoro's already Yonko level, how is the fight with Shiryu compelling? How is the fight with Mihawk compelling? At all. Just think about that. So Luffy's gonna fight Blackbeard, and then who else is Zoro gonna fight? Because there's only one Yonko per crew. So who is? Just think about that. Does Shiryu's, invisible fruit really make him Yonko level? Because that's what it's gonna have to be in order for that to be a good fight. Just think about that, narrative wise. It makes no fucking sense for him to be Yonko level. Chill out. Number three, saying that Zoro is a beast, he's a tank, this, that, and the third. He took 2 attacks from Kaido. He took 1 second of ocean sovereignty and a thunder Bollywood. The nigga's bones are broken. He's on the ground right now.
Luffy been taking fucking slappers, dog.
And here's another thing with the Kaido feat. Here's the thing with the Kaido feat. It was cold, and I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say it. He took all the finishing moves from all 9 scabbards. He took Gamma Knife, a injection shot. He took Punk Vice. He took that Sonic Scythe from Killer. He took a Kong Gun Gatling from Luffy. 2 Conquerors hockey attacks, a Ryo attack, fucking a whole bunch of and he took Ashura. So at a certain point you're thinking, is it solely him that did it, or is it the accumulated damage that he's been taking in all arc? If you count 9 plus 5, that's about 14 niggas. 14 versus 1. 14 niggas jumping
And
one.
he's still standing strong.
He's still standing, has not been knocked out. When Odin hit him with his attack, he was on the ground. Odin was gonna kill him. That didn't happen. He was in his hybrid form. Didn't even kill over. Stop it. It's a good moment, but please just stop. He's not over. And then they also said this. I'm gonna end it with this. Everybody swore up and down when Zoro's injured. That's peak Zoro. He's never going down, bro. Peak Zoro, bandana Zoro. When he's injured, Ashura is gonna kill Kaido. ZKK for life. Zoro said that's his number 1 move.
That's fact.
He didn't kill him. He didn't even fall over. So that move where he cut the horn earlier wouldn't have done shit either. ZKK is not a thing. He's gonna come back and fight. I'm not gonna say he's not. If he doesn't come back and fight Kaido, he's gonna beat King. If Sanji doesn't beat him first. So, like, I'm not hating on him. He's a cold ass character. He's in the first commander level. I'm giving him that. But saying he's gonna fold Cat, he's gonna fold admirals.
He's stronger than Luffy.
Stronger than Luffy. It's stupid. You look just like the Vegeta fans. You look just like the what's the equivalent in Naruto?
Sasuke.
Sasuke, Rock Lee. When has there ever been the number 2 nigga being stronger than the main guy ever? In the final act of the story at that. Maybe at the beginning, but in the final, we're in the last 4 years. That nigga got kissed.
Well, we don't count 7 Deadly Sins as a shonen.
And Bond is stronger than him at the end. So the pedophile is stronger than you. The pedophile got more pussy than you. So that's already an L.
Yikes. Oh my god.
So just calm it. Zoro's not the rival, it's Blackbeard. I hope y'all reading the same story. He don't even got a D in his name. He never wore the straw hat. What the fuck is going on? World's Strongest Swordsman title is a fraud. DKK is a fraud. Zoro's a fraud. If y'all think he over Luffy, I'll leave it at that. Shit, stupid.
Hey man, it is what it is. So let's go ahead. We'll move on to the Attack on Titan finale.
The final.
Finale.
294? 3? Was it 290 what? 294? 293?
Isayama, you should have made Levi the main character, man.
Oh shit, that's a discussion right there. But we're not here for that. But so the final chapter dropped this past week after so many. How many years has Attack on Titan been going on?
Bro, since I was in high school. Before high school. So what's
Like
that?
It's considered a 2010s though, I think.
At 2020, so I was in 2012. When did it go? 2011? 2011, 2012?
Yeah, I was like a freshman.
That motherfucker been around for forever, dog.
2011. Yeah, 2011.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah, so.
Oh, so 10 years? I mean, 10 years? That's
10 years.
almost 10 years. That's what's up.
Hey,
So yeah, 10 years, 139 chapters. So shout
it
out
was
to
139. Okay.
139. Yeah, I'm like,
Monthly.
It was monthly too.
yeah, and monthly. So, but yeah, so shout out to DC. Pronounce the mangaka's name.
I think it's like Hajime Isayama. I just know
Isayama. I don't fucking know.
Isayama.
Yeah.
So shout
Shout
out to Buddy Ass for regardless how people may feel, you have one of the more popular mainstream mangas, animations out here. So respect to you. You
Fuck your
completed
fan
your
base,
job, unlike another world famous mangaka who has yet to get off the couch and finish
So
his
how
second
many is that?
grand work.
Oh, that's so what we got: Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan,
Naruto.
and Naruto, and now it's about to be My Hero,
Chainsaw Man.
My Hero is definitely about to end soon.
Chainsaw Man,
Bleach.
Bro, my nigga, remember I'm old as fuck, so it's not just them, bro.
yeah, I know,
I know, but we're just talking like
I'm talking about as far as new age, like because
Yeah.
like shows that like your Black Clovers, My Heroes, like those shows, like the new age
Tokyo
shonen,
Ghoul finished.
like
Tokyo Ghoul.
all of those like shonens that like have came or seinens that have came out whilst this nigga's playing Dragon Quest 11.
Hey.
Look, bro, him, the nigga who make Berserk and Oda sitting there, bro. We can do it, man. We can finish this shit before we
Oda's not part of that conversation because he's always doing doing what
look,
he got
my
to
man's
do.
writing. He's just like I'm just going the long route. Like he intends to finish it. I think Oda's
tunnels and still drawing, bro.
look.
See?
Let's
Nigga,
not
it's
say.
1,010 chapters, dog.
I thought Chris
Tom Brady of
manga
manga.
final art, bro. Don't say that because you're not. Don't say it because you will be 36. You're wondering why the fuck this shit not over.
I'll be mad as hell if I'm 36.
Talk
to my kid. My kid saying, "Yo, daddy, what you reading?" It's the One Piece chapter, nigga.
Oda is the Tom Brady of mangakas, G. That shit
Bro.
will go be going on and on.
Low
and
key.
on and
Low key.
on.
That's an accurate. That's an accurate. He is the Tom Brady. The only thing that beat him was Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's Eli Manning.
Momentarily too, because like Demon Slayer's over.
Demon Slayer is Eli Manning. That's fucking crazy.
Yo.
Eli Manning got 2 on his ass.
Damn.
And Demon Slayer did get
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, talk about it.
But again, just like momentarily though, like Tom Brady, he go
and then
back up again.
In sports, you can't. When you did the sports collab, you did the sports comparison. Them 2 fucking Eli Manning rings. Them some motherfucking rings, my dog. Them some.
Oh yeah.
Them some motherfucking
Demon Slayer,
rings.
That got Eli in the Hall of Fame, G.
But Demon Slayer over. That boy Oda go be like, listen, you done. I'ma still keep going.
Exactly.
They've been giving the One Piece niggas hell, and I love every minute of it.
Giving them niggas
Demon Slayer
fucking
fans?
fits.
Yeah,
bro, that was a beautiful time on Twitter, bro. Niggas was calling out plane fights, but Demon Slayer fans because they picked up a book.
But little did we know the aftermath of that fight was like an even more toxic fan base, or just as toxic as fan base. Fuck them Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer fan base gone though. Niggas dead.
Hell no, they're not gone.
They not as bro. Look, G.
Bro,
I don't watch One Piece or delve into their fan base. I scroll on Twitter. They have the worst fucking fan base other than mine.
Like no, they sit in the trenches because we still got that movie that's supposed to be dropping over here and season. Man, nah, G, them demons. Nah,
I agree. Ain't no fan base is a good fan base, but compared to One Piece niggas got mad over a motherfucker. Their fan base got mad over somebody selling well. That's wild as fuck.
Yeah,
that's evil.
I'm not saying Demon Slayer is worse. I'm saying that like the emergence of that fight, there was no good victory. It was like Thanos winning versus like Darkseid winning.
There's
It's
a
like
bunch of niggas that pissing bottles arguing over manga, bro. Ain't nobody winning in that shit, bro. It's just
Bro, they invaded that Discord too. They was on their ass, bro.
Niggas was putting but on this website, One Piece got all this.
My whole thing is like
more in Japan. They're like them French niggas reading more, bro. That shit was
like no one cares, bro. Like you still gotta you literally have a whole fucking Universal studio dedicated to One Piece, bro. Like come on now.
They insecure, bro. They so insecure. It's crazy.
Well, let's talk about a more insecure fan base, Attack on Titan.
Yep. So the chapter ended. Who wants to quickly summarize this chapter?
Nigga, you was the one who was reading that shit before we was. Go ahead.
All right, man. Damn.
Go ahead.
I hate summarizing shit.
I got
So-
you. No, I got you on the summary, bro. I got you.
All right,
I got you on the summary, G. Because I'm gonna let all my bias out. I'm gonna summarize it and then I'm gonna shit talk because I like doing that. So basically, we start off with we start the chapter with Armin and Aaron. Bro, oh my god! Like if this wasn't a perfect analogy of season 4 of Attack on Titan, we just start with two niggas talking and talking. But essentially, what they were talking about, Aaron was like, you know, hey Armin, I did this stuff because you know what I'm saying, like I gotta kill all these motherfucking Titans. And Armin is like, Aaron, you know, oh my god, why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? Like, Aaron, you know, I did this because of, you know, this and the whole like Ymir loved the king, and yeah, like I wanted you guys to stop me and all this other shenanigans. Essentially, all it boils down to is Aaron became the villain because he wanted to pick this role because he wanted to kill all the Titans. This was like the one way that he knew through the rumbling how everything was gonna go down. Armin is like, thank you for becoming what he said, like thank you for becoming a mass murderer for us.
Armin, he said all that shit. Armin was like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Armin really did not care. G.
Yeah, he's like, thank you for becoming a mass murderer, Aaron. And then like you also get an interaction where like he's talking about like what are you gonna do about Mikasa? You know, Mikasa likes you. It's you have no right to leave her like that. And he I want Mikasa to love no other man. I want Mikasa to only love me. Simp Aaron, right? So then I mean like down bad Aaron. Like this nigga literally went from like holy shit, like hey Mikasa Armin, I came to talk to bitch shit, right? So basically, and then he said something about like how 80% of humanity is now like dead or something like that.
Damn, I skimmed over that.
He said like 80%. Who cares? Do you know? Do we know the names of those 80% people who? I don't give a fuck.
Africa.
You know, fuck about them niggas. G.
Japan.
Marlians, fucking Eldians. All. Listen, 80% niggas I don't give a shit about. And then the name niggas who I also don't give a fuck about, bro. Like, who cares? So basically, he says like, "Thank you for becoming a mass murderer." They wake up. Mikasa walks with Aaron's head, cradling her head, creepy shit. And basically, that all wraps up. You get this scene where everybody is kind of seeing the people who died. You get the people who turned into Titans, they're turning back into humans, and then you get a scene where the people who died are kind of like doing the Sasageo, the salute. And you see that like you see like Connie and Jean, they see Sasha like doing the salute. You get the best scene out of the entire manga. You see Levi, see everybody who fucking died. Like, and like he's just staring there. It kind of sucks he gets the Mike Guy treatment, where like he can't do shit no more.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
He can't do shit no more in that body. And then we cut to I don't know how big of a time skip it. The thing, so this is my thing too. I feel like this confirmed that Historia's child is Aaron's because of the way he drew it. Because like if you saw it, you saw that Mikasa was cradling Aaron's head, and then in the very next panel, in the same like pose, you see Historia cradling like her child. Right?
No, it's confirmed. She fucked the farming nigga.
No, it's not. They never confirmed that.
Yeah, she was with the nigga. She had the baby. Walked.
They never did you say that, DC? Like they never confirmed who she slept with.
She fucked the farming nigga. It's in the chapter. It's like at the end she walked in the crib with the nigga.
No, but like they I don't think they confirmed it. I think that like it was a big because it's a big thing. Like they like it was a big thing where like I don't think they could. I think that's Aaron's kid.
Keep it real, bro. That ain't Aaron's kid, dog.
I genuinely think that's Aaron's kid.
He walked in that room with that, and then Aaron when Aaron was talking to, because people thought that was Aaron's kid because they thought Aaron had a different motive other than what Aaron had. Aaron never had anything to do with Historia because his whole
He
motive
did.
was to start the rumbling to make
did.
motherfucking stopping war.
Because back in the anime, they were talking about the like when those Japanese niggas came, they were talking about the conditions for us helping you with whatever you were trying to do is that the founder Titan, the person with founder Titan, he has to sleep with someone with royal blood.
But I understand that, but that all is like completely poof because Aaron's whole purpose was to end this Titan shit. So he never that was his whole plan.
I don't know. I just think that it's very kind of
They
suspicious
left
that
it
like
open-ended on purpose so people could argue.
that's something like I don't think it's either
room
or.
with the farmer nigga. At the end, the last panel of Historia is the farmer nigga she fucked and leaving with her. That's more than him having a next panel of holding the baby.
She's staying with him. It's either or. I think it's either or. It could be Aaron's kid, or it could be because there's stake. It's Aaron literally like the terms of condition was like, hey, listen, founder Titan nigga has to sleep with a bitch with royal blood. And then it like in the actual anime after that scene, it literally cuts to Historia being pregnant.
That's
what happens. Like,
bait and switch, bro. That's what you call a bait and switch.
But the thing is, look, we both could be right. We both could be wrong, bro.
No, it's not. It's not both right and wrong. It's a bait and switch. She literally fucked the farmer.
But we don't know. But like, just like I can't confirm it, you can't confirm it. Like, we don't know.
With the farming nigga.
We don't know. We don't know.
It doesn't have anything to do. It's a bait and switch. Maybe he told, look, I'm not gonna fuck you. Fuck the farming nigga. We lied. In the sense of Aaron's whole plan in this chapter, there's no illusion.
We don't know, man.
When he explained,
listen, Aaron, this nigga Aaron literally said, "Listen, Mikasa, I don't like you, bitch. Fuck you. I hate the fact that you attack me." And then in the same thing, he goes, "But I don't want you to love any other man ever, bro. I need you to love only me." This Aaron, this nigga Aaron he's a flip flopper, bro.
Like that's the story. Like when Aaron explained everything.
All right, listen. Who cares?
I care because you lying. Like that's not. It's cap. If the panel literally showed. If the panel literally showed the farming nigga.
Listen, I'm saying I don't care anymore. Like whoever's the baby is the baby, right?
Yeah, but I would rather have a fact than a lie.
Who cares? I don't care.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, Historia has a baby. It's Aaron or the farmer's baby daddy. Who cares? She go apply for alimony paychecks. So, essentially, after that, what happens is that what else happens? So we get a scene of like all of the. Essentially, what's happening is that didn't they say like there's still some like the war between like the Eldians and Marleys. They're trying to like piece that together because like just because the Titans are going does not mean that like Eldians and Marleys like we all cool now. The Titans are going, we're cool now. So now like essentially what happens is that there's a peace treaty. They're trying to basically form peaceful talks across all the nations. They want to ensure people that Eldians we're not the island devils or anything like that. So essentially they send in it's fun because they have like Armin. I forgot who says it. I think it's Armin who goes like, "Oh, it's all the people who tried to like kill us all in like one room." Like I think it's Puck or not Puck. The freaking cart titan chick, Reiner. Who else? Oh, Annie and like some other people, right? People who are gonna like kill, who wanted to like break the walls and shit like that. So there are now the peaceful negotiators of trying to make sure everything is okay. We get a weird scene with Reiner where like he's reading the message that Historia left behind talking about everything that happened. And like he sniffs the letter. He's like, "Oh, Historia's writing is so like clean." Somebody made a comment about that was hilarious. They were saying something like he went from like a suicidal like maniac to like a creepy like this, like he was like, "Dude, you know she's married, right?" But like he was sniffing her hair. It's like this nigga went from like maniac warrior nigga to like ultimate simp. Like what's going on?
Nigga was horny.
So like my man's is down bad. And then you have like Armin, like they're basically trying to like talk to Armin about something with the whole peaceful negotiations. You have a nice scene with like him talking to, I'm assuming him and Annie are going together, which chalk that up as an L for Berthold. Like, damn, bro, this nigga Armin stole your fighting power, and he stole your bitch. But then you get to, so then we cut to a scene of where Mikasa um is sitting at a grave, at a tree that she and Aaron and I guess Armin used to hang out a lot. And she's basically like, oh, you know, Aaron, everybody's gonna be on their way to see you, and blah blah blah. You see like this bird come in because her scarf is hanging down. Then you see a bird come down and like put the scarf over her, and they go like, oh, you're a bird. You wrap this scarf around me. That's how this show ends. I guess tying it all together. So that's pretty much it. I guess my thoughts on the overall chapter. I don't think it was bad. I think it was okay. I mean, I've seen worse, Demon Slayer. Uh, and I think that like as far as I'll say this: the things I didn't like about the chapter, I did not like the. I call it exposition. I genuinely think it was exposition. The talk that Armin and Aaron had about like why he did what he did. I think that was exposition. I think it was kind of like we know why Aaron did what he did. You didn't need to like regurgitate it to us. Um, Especially like with the Ymir founder stuff, like she loved the king and stuff like that. Like, I will say this. Like I said in the chat, I think that ultimately, I think that I'm gonna need mangakas, series creators, content, whoever. I'm gonna need y'all to stop propping or hyping up the fact that your ending is gonna be tragic or anything like that. Because by all accounts, this was a very good ending to me. Like, if you want to say that Aaron dying is the tragedy, I call bullshit on that. Because the fact of the matter is that Aaron through and through was a villain. He was designed to be the villain. He died as a villain. The heroes won. That's a good ending. Textbook. That's a textbook happy fairy tale ending. The bad guy wins. The heroes live. They move on. So I just don't like the fact that like hyped it up to be something tragic, and it's like this wasn't really tragic to me. I love the Levi stuff, even though it was literally 2 panels. I do like it's a good kind of ending to his character because he was like, I cannot believe I'm making this reference. It reminds me of Ruby. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just made that reference. In Ruby, there's this character named Crow, and they call their power ups semblances, right? His power up is that he has bad, like his power up is literally he has bad luck. So everything that happens around him, this like bad luck happens. I kind of equate that to Levi's character, where he's a character who kind of has absolute power in the sense of like being a human in the Attack on Titan world, but like everybody around him is constantly dying. His comrades are constantly dying. He's the only one who has to survive and keep going. Right? I mean, you even see that with his backstory, like how he got recruited by Aaron. Like all of his comrades, like constantly dying. People that he's placing his trust in is dying, betrayal, and all this other stuff. And to kind of see that closure to his character, where he sees the people that he cared about kind of going like, "Hey, listen, bro, you did it. You survived. Now live on." Dope moment. I like that. Uh, well, yeah, I don't really care about everybody else's character closures, to be honest. I mean, it's cool to see Armin. I guess it's cool to see Mikasa and but Gabby. Falcon. Um, yeah, I think it was all right. If I were to give it a rating, I'd give it a 7. Yeah, it was good. It was okay. Well, no, it wasn't okay. It just missed that great mark. Shout out to Attack on Titan. 139 chapters. Y'all did y'all thing, or you did your thing.
I'm gonna say congratulations to him for finishing. I'm gonna be quick. Um, I'm not being on no super analytical nigga mode. I just didn't like the direction the story was going, so I didn't give a fuck about that ending. I only liked the Levi panel. I liked Aaron up until you had him like bitch cry over Mikasa. I mean, it makes sense. It's just You could have had him go out cool. Like I want him to go out cool. Like, hey, I did this shit. But I mean, it's not bad in terms of writing. This is a good ending. This is expected. It's like what Cam said. It's not overly tragic. It's sad if you wanted everyone to have a happy ending. So I guess it hits those beats. Like it hits the things that it was intending to. It's just I don't like the direction it went. When I thought when Aaron first showed up and he was like in front of Reiner talking about I get it, I understand, and he just turned to a Titan and went crazy. I thought this story was going in a whole nother direction. I thought they were going to keep the same energy they had with the action, and it went more like a political, solemn, deep, whatever. I don't know. If you like that, that's cool. I don't personally like that because that's not what I came for. Attack on Titan came for when I read the series and watched it. So I didn't enjoy it. I'm not gonna rate it because I'm just gonna be a hater, but I didn't enjoy it. I just like the Levi part. So that's it for me.
For me, overall, like it's gonna go down as one of the best mangas, anime, whatever, as this of this generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there regardless. Like, especially in terms of mainstream. I'm not gonna knock it. I ain't gonna sit in cap. It's good. It deserves the praise that it gets and all of that because it's well deserved. Like mugs who don't even this may be the only anime they watch. They love Attack on Titan. So it's just that's how big it is. But for me, like the final chapter, like
Is that the main event going on?
yeah, it's the main event. Yeah. So for me personally, I overall like it was a okay ending. Like, and I think I forgot who said in the chat. Like, it was safe, and like at the same time, I wasn't expecting the writer to do nothing outlandish. Like, like the most like I was honestly shocked that all the people who turned into Titans turned back.
I
That
knew that was
caught
gonna
me.
happen.
Yeah,
I knew
that
that was gonna happen.
I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least based off the stakes that we've seen
But
from the.
who was it? Who got turned into a Titan that this nigga is trying to prop up to be like a character?
You're right.
Gabby.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna die.
So yeah, so it was like I was still a little shocked by that, but it is what it is. But overall, like it was an okay chapter. Like I was feeling Aaron until he went full on scent mode, and this was literally me when I read that.
How about you transform into someone who can get some bitches?
Literally, like
Like, bro, you could have like literally you ain't even gotta try, bro. It's literally you can walk up to Mikasa and say, "Drop your pants."
and because
That's
of the
it.
Ackerman blood, she will listen. But still, like that part blew me because I know Kim, you wasn't really for the exposition and all of that, but like I wasn't mad at it. Like it made sense for me and I understand why they did that. So the Levi moment was really powerful. Like I really felt that. They just had to throw the
But see, you noticed it, right? You notice how powerful it was, and it was just one panel.
yeah.
It was a show don't tell. It wasn't a they showed the Levi thing, and in his mind he was like, I survived all these.
Yeah.
I killed all these. I lost all. Now to see them saluting before me, very powerful. Like it's that's what I mean by like when I was saying that kind of like the Armin and Aaron thing was kind of like
Yeah, like it lasted longer than it needed to last, but this is always a consistently it needs to be 50 pages or more. So it is what it is. The writer's probably like, I gotta squeeze in 50 pages, or it's like what the fuck. So so like I understood why, but Levi
was it really
powerful.
50 pages?
Yeah, it's always consistent like 50 pages.
That didn't feel like 50 pages to me.
It wasn't a lot of doubt. Like after the Levi, I mean the Aaron Armin talk, it wasn't a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, it was just kind of like going through.
Yeah. So overall, overall it was a good chapter. The what you'll call it, Mikasa was like whatever. I'm like at that point I accept the fact she was down bad. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Do you think she'll find love?
Fuck no. Shout out to Bianca G winning the first all black women's main event in WrestleMania.
How long
history,
was
G.
that? How long was it?
It was probably like a 15-minute match.
It's probably like
Yeah.
After fucking going after Bad Bunny and shit like that, I'm surprised that the crowd was able to stay in that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it was kind of a longer sprint than it was a long chokehold match and shit like that.
Was it like a title holder? Like, did she already have it, or
No, Sasha had the belt.
It's crazy. Like, if Three's in the Ring, I can explain it more. Bianca getting this belt means a lot and determines like the future of the E. But the same thing if Rhea Ripley get that belt tomorrow, but who knows if she'll get it. Yeah. Damn, Sasha got a fucking welt from that goddamn braid. Shit.
That she do.
Well,
Must
she
be
tied
using
her-
that belt as must be
Yeah.
using her freaking braid as a whip, G.
Yeah, she tied it up to the rope and like was beating her with it. I saw that.
Like she used like G, she legit be using it as a weapon, G. I'm surprised.
Like you hear the sound when it hit nigga's skin, but let me get my shit off so he can continue the podcast. So I read the chapter twice. Because first time, you know, I never do this shit. That's how you know I like Attack on Titan. I never do shit like this. I take shit for what it is. So I read the first time, I was like, okay, cool. And I read it the second time, like, okay, I understand. So one thing I like to say is, I thank God motherfuckers' theories didn't come true. I love when people's theories don't come true in shows because it's two things. Make your show. Let me turn Peacock the fuck off. Hold on. Only wrestling. I'm never none more than wrestling. This
Yeah,
that
I
app,
watched the first season of
Nah, that app don't
Bar
deserve
Rescue.
that shit. That app don't deserve none of that shit. In the words of Bar Rescue, I'm shutting it down. So I think like a lot of fan theories, as cool as it might seem, you don't get no closure from them bitches because it's a fan theory. It's not what the creator intended, yo. So when a motherfucker said Parko is going to eat Aaron so he could become the Falcon Titan and restore
Falcon? They saw that.
Yeah, that was a fan theory that Parko was going to eat Aaron. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
There's no closure. There's no closure. Levi was going to be the one to take out Aaron. No closure. I think the only thing that he didn't.
I think there'd be some closure in that in a little bit.
But I
remember,
say Mikasa killing him.
No, I agree. Mikasa being the killer. I'm saying like if Levi did, it would be kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
Because remember when he said like in the anime where he was like, I put my trust in you.
And I think that's good in terms of like fan service. It'd get motherfuckers hyped too. So I wouldn't be mad if Levi killed him. I'd also stand Levi. So I can't get mad with Levi. I wouldn't get mad if Levi killed him with his fist, like took his nape out with his hand. I would not give a fuck. I would actually be like, yo, that was cold, though. That's that acronym.
And got together with Mikasa at the end of the story.
He fucks Mikasa. They make a fucking super soldier. Come on, man. Come on, man. But no, like in terms of like the only, and I mean only thing he didn't. And I tell you, like most shows don't wrap shit up the way like they do. Like you get a lot of after reading like Demon Slayer, for instance. I hate talking about that fucking show. We talk about it. Reading Demon Slayer final chapter after when you close that shit up, you was like, what the fuck? If you weren't heavily a stan, you ain't getting no closure, right? But with this, you like, I got closure. Except for one thing, that fucking Titan. I still don't understand what the fuck that thing is, bro.
You didn't understand, but Detrell, Ymir loved King. What's
No, not Ymir. Not Ymir. Understood the Titan parasite, the thing that made Ymir a Titan, the thing that all the Titans have to beat up in the last chapter.
Talking about the hand wavy singularity of the universe bullshit.
Yeah, let's get it. Like that's the only thing that I'm like, bro. We gonna kind of need a chapter 0 for that.
I guess wasn't because, but what Aaron said, like what he did with the rumbling, I guess didn't that effectively erase that from existence?
No, but what I mean by that is,
like a
where
prequel.
the fuck did that parasite come from? Because they said it's another parasite. Because if you think about like the show Bang. Parasite, it's more it's more than bitches. Like
yeah,
even if you think of a Kill, like There's fucking life fibers coming from space, and all they're gonna do is keep going to other planets.
There's a lot of Dragon Balls and Dragon Ball Z.
Shit like that. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But closure. So I know, look, and I say this with kindness in my heart. The word fucking, Nigel, I didn't like the Aaron shit either because of the way he wrote them. But the word fucking simp is getting on my nerves. Reason being, there's two types of fucking there's two types of men in this world. There's men and then there's simps. Now, I'm gonna take my best friend as an example. If people see how Chris treated his girlfriend or his women, they will call him a simp. Flat out. Because the word is taken out of fucking.
Oh yeah, because he defends them and stuff like that.
He defends it. I've never seen Chris not open the door for his chicks for a girl that he liked. Like shit like that. Like that's and it's different for me because I'm not as mannered as him yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to that spot where I remember, hey, I gotta walk on the right side of the street when I win a woman. I gotta, do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the word fucking simp, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what Mikasa did with Aaron after Aaron flat out fucking destroyed her. That's simp nature, right?
Yeah.
That is
down bad.
That is like he basically said, "You're gonna do for me whatever I ask, no matter what I say." And all that kind of shit.
And I don't like you because you're a slave.
That's simp. But like what Aaron did, he loved the girl, and the reason I wouldn't call that such as a simp because, and this one I mean closure. Everything Edgelord Aaron was acting. It was all acting because as he talked to him, he said. You feel in the mention, he had to do that. If Aaron wasn't a fucking edgelord, if Aaron wasn't a nigga who looked like this the whole entire time, the rumbling and him doing his the plan is fucking stupid. But him doing that stupid ass plan couldn't come immense unless he was. That flashback, and that's why I think that flashback dialogue, whatever he was talking to Armin, was so good because it's explained that the Aaron that we knew in season 1, 2, and 3 is still the same Aaron. He had to do what he had to do to get the freedom of everybody. I think it really closes out when the promises Aaron made to what's bald head nigga that I thought Connie. He was like, "You're gonna see your mama again," because his mom is a Titan, and he was able to see his mama again. And like all the shit Aaron said that was gonna come true. I guess this is the Lelouch shit. Shout out to me getting spoiled on Code Geass.
No, this ain't Lelouch.
But like
Lelouch didn't have no flashback of them explaining everything. It was
I mean like Lelouch was evil, but his evilness was for good.
Yeah, but Lelouch did it better.
So like, I understood like, and that's when I was like looking at some of the I don't do this shit again. By the way, like I don't look at like when people explain shit. I like to get other people's opinions, especially motherfuckers who have to eat, sleep, and breathe, Attack on Titan to make money. I like to get their opinions on the fucking show, who don't rely on like theories and shit like that, who just read the chapter and say shit. So, when I was reading, I'm like, okay, I understand. It's giving me closure. At the end of the day, Mikasa ain't gonna leave Aaron. So that fucking rock she gonna hold on to till she fucking die of fucking hunger.
She gonna stay there.
It is what it is.
She gonna build a house around it.
It is what it is, bro. But like, I got so much closure from this chapter that I don't get a lot from other shows. Now, in other instances of me not getting closure is because I want more, right? I want to see what happens. I want to see grandkids, do that type of shit. I say I want to see it, but then again, you end up with Boruto, and I want to shoot myself in the face.
You let it die. Let it die. Like
I'm okay with shit. Like this, give me closures. I respect because a lot of people would do what DC said, leave shit open for motherfuckers to, I think a lot of that shit, people call that artistic. I think a lot of that shit is
lazy.
I think it's lazy as fuck to say I'm gonna leave this up to open because you fucking scared of one of half of your fan base of saying
that shit suck.
That shit sucks.
I agree with that because like if you want to leave things open ended, have like little nuance stuff be open ended, not like physical plots.
Like you close the shit. So you can get closure, and a lot of that shit is closed. Like Attack on Titan, if they come out with an Attack on Titan Chapter Z or some shit when everybody doing, like I would personally want to shoot myself in the head again because
Attack on Titan Jr.
What's the fucking point? You close the story. Like to make Armin they made that shit. Like this is what he's good at, right? He's good at fucking callbacks. Like the nigga is really fucking good at callbacks. Because Armin becoming a Souls, like the person who eradicated Titans or whatever title he got, came back all the way to when Edwin was still fucking alive, and Edwin told Levi, give it to him because he's gonna save the Titan world.
Yeah, he said when he said Aaron, Aaron was like, yeah, that nigga Armin, that's him. That's the next one.
Like that's so fucking cold, bro. Like that he's really good. He's really good with sticking to fucking callbacks. When you think of other shows, you think of, oh, they propped this character up to be this. Do you see that character just with a newspaper in their hand? He's just like, oh, fuck. I'm not talking about Levi. I'll get to him later. I think Levi's story, it's fucked up in the end that I would never amount that shit to All Might, because everything not All Might, Might Guy, everything Levi did, he fucking accomplished that shit. No matter fucking what he did, he accomplished. My guy fought numerous Akatsuki members. They all survived.
No, we talking about the physical state of Levi.
I know. I'm gonna get to that. He fought Martha, and because his fucking leg was that shattered, because he couldn't get that shit done. But Levi got that shit done. Every fucking time Levi did what he had to fucking do, he got that shit done. Did he fucking take out Aaron? No, because Mikasa had to do that shit. What happened to the Beast Titan? Nigga, 4-0.
That nigga up, G.
4-0.
Bro.
4-0.
The nigga Zeke was so mad. Levi!
I was like, that nigga, what's his name? I love his name too. Fucking what's Aaron's brother name?
Zeke.
I don't like the physical name Zeke. I like his name for his character. I know it sounds weird, but my brain works that way. Fucking Zeke literally was in that fucking Titan spine thing, still thinking about that nigga, bro.
Yeah, he was
that's what you call fucking dope. So that's why I'm like, Levi, I'm alright with him, looking like fucking
guy.
The thing from
Kakashi guy, because he got one eye.
I was gonna go work. You kind of look like fucking Leatherface, but it's okay. It's okay. Fuck Gabby, fuck Falco. I'm not on a real hate train. I just don't give
Was that Falco?
That was Gabby and Falco pushing him.
Look with the fucking eyelashes and shit, walking next to Gabby.
I think Gabby and Falco is one of them. I think they are things. So
no. I'm talking about the looks. Cause I recognize that was Gabby, but with Falco, like the nigga had like the little eyelashes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck happened with Falco?
Yeah,
the nigga had a glow.
I don't know. All the characters he make, except for fucking Levi, all look fucking feminine. Especially when fucking Armin and his bitch are standing next to each other, I'd be like,
oh my god!
If it wasn't for her fucking nose, bro, I would not be able to tell the difference in the motherfuckers, bro. If her nose wasn't so fucking long, I wouldn't understand, bro. But I digress. I also think like they wrapped up a lot of stories. I forgot fucking this nigga, what's his name? The Armor Titan,
Reiner.
I forgot fucking Reiner had a little subplot that involves his mom. But shout out to him finally seeing that motherfucker. Shout out to fucking Reiner. That nigga couldn't die for shit, bro.
He's a very different. He was a character that wanted to die from jump. He was like, listen, kill me, nigga. And they was like, nah, bro, you
and he just couldn't die. But all in all, I'm accepted. And I would like to end it on this. And I'm gonna say that on my clown because if it don't happen in this podcast, I'm gonna gladly give a clown to the person who created this. But Attack on Titan is rightfully so. It's put on around the Mount Rushmores of the 2000s. Rightfully so. 2010s, yes. Because 2000, that's Naruto, that's Bleach, that's One Piece, shit like that.
Yeah.
Around that, and I also put, I know people say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is 2009. Fuck that. We claim the 2010s on that one. Right there will FMA be. Right there with Attack on Titan. And then the rest is, maybe you can start etching fucking My Hero right there because the popularity of both sides. Demon Slayer, maybe fuck
the numbers.
Hey, don't say that, bro.
It's the numbers.
The sales. I think Demon Slayer manga wise is successful, but that ain't the only manga that's extremely fucking successful. Let's put Hello Kitty on that bitch for the fucking 40s or some shit. But like,
they're not ready to have that conversation, bro. Stop it.
Because as make movies, them bitches pop. So like,
got the games. Let's put Genshin Impact on there because sales.
Okay, but no, like, in terms of like etched in fucking stone, Attack on Titan was a cultural wave.
Agreed.
Might not see that shit again. Demon Slayer is what you call pure hype, right? Motherfuckers is hyped to see that shit every week. It's a difference. It's a difference between culture and hype. Some people like to get that shit mixed up. Let's think about it. Let's break it down, and I'll end up and I'll shut up because I know y'all got more to talk about. DMX, that's fucking culture. Jay-Z, Drake, fucking things like that. When you could post up millions of things of memories and shit about that, that's fucking culture. That shit gonna last for fucking ever, dog. When you think of other things, when you think of one-hit wonders, when you think of like, I'm sorry, the baby or some shit like that. Hope them 14 the baby fans ain't gonna hurt me.
Bitches is
But
about
like
to come after
the
you,
baby,
man.
or like designer, like when you see shit like that, or like what's another nigga like when Fetty Wap went pop for like 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking hype. Like right there in that moment, you grasp it. You never gonna probably see that shit again because it's like one of a kind type shit. When you think of basketball players, think of the same thing. But when you got like Jordans, when you got like fucking Magic Johnson,
Curry,
LeBron James, and Steph Curry's, them are things that's gonna come once because it's a fucking culture. A lot of fucking we could talk shit about season 4 deservedly, and the reason it's so deserving because of season 1, 2, and fucking 3.
Season 1 and 2 in particular, peak anime. Peak anime.
That shit was amazing, bro. And I always talk about the end of season 3, in which that fucking fight in Aaron hometown and whatnot. The like fucking Irwin's or whatever his name is, his last fucking speech and shit like that. All that type of shit, my dog. That shit is a culture. Like that shit will be remembered when we tell niggas to go watch Cowboy Bebop, go watch Trigun, go watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
It'll be like 50 years old.
Yeah, like when we say motherfuckers will say, make sure you put on Attack on Titan.
You better watch that Attack on
And
Titan, boy.
I'm gonna keep it buck. Nobody gonna say that shit about Demon Slayer, dog. And it's not necessarily that it's a bad thing. No, because it's a moment. You know what I'm saying? Not that many casual fans seen peak animation like that. Not that many motherfuckers seen that type of shit. You know, not that many motherfuckers did it. But Attack on Titan, when motherfuckers old, when I'm 60, I'm gonna tell Trail the Fourth, hey,
Trail the
throw that
Fourth.
shit on. Throw that shit on. See what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Watch. I bet you're gonna stand Levi. Watch that shit in 25K. You know what I'm saying?
I better not catch you watching season 4 though, boy. I slap you.
Hey, read it if you don't fall asleep. But all in all, cheers to Attack on Titan, man. We will most likely not miss you because that was a lot of fucking talking.
All that damn reading and shit, bro. Like,
he a goat. And if he come out with another fucking series, I'll try. But
just
that
don't.
Samurai 8.
No Attack on Titan Shippuden. No Attack on Titan Next Generation.
Who up next?
Attack on Aliens.
Horikoshi up next.
Oh man, My Hero's next.
My Hero is on alert.
I'm gonna say this as far as endings too, because I was thinking about like how, because like Attack on Titan also had, because it's only 139 chapters, it's more so like, I mean, there's some involvement in there, but it's not like let's take another series that we all are gonna be razor sharp on. One Piece, right? We talk about like One Piece is 1,010 chapters, right? Now with Attack on Titan, I'm okay with it being an okay ending. One Piece has no excuse.
It's
as in
hard for him.
there is not going to be this ending chapter is okay. It's either going to be fucking amazing or absolute shit.
But
because the level of involvement when it comes to One Piece is it's too much. It's too much.
You don't see me
It's 1,010 chapters. Oda himself even said that like when it could, because he's been hyping up the ending, and he also said One Piece isn't going to be the journey, it's not going to be the friendship shit, it's going to be an actual legit treasure. So that final chapter of One Piece,
hey,
that's make or break shit, bro.
I commend him if it's good, but I'll tell you this right now.
He is
I'm
thin ice.
have low expectations, but boy, it's gonna be.
It's thin ice, bro.
Fucking potholes y'all gonna get, boy.
It's thin ice. Because with Attack on Titan had like its run, right? But at the same time, there wasn't without the Welches. It's not a lot of like. It's not a lot of things going on in Attack on Titan in the sense when you compare it to One Piece, right? there's so much shit in One Piece that like that final chapter, if there isn't like what Detroit's talking about closure, if there's not a lot of that shit in that One Piece chapter where it's like, okay, like okay, Straw Hats are good, the Pirate King is established, One Piece treasure is found, shit like that. It's like it's thin ice, right? That's why it's like that. It's like that's why I kind of want to like with Attack on Titan is I'm okay with it kind of not having like an amazing ending, right? But like with something like One Piece, oh man. But to end it all off, I'm gonna say Lelouch did it better. He did.
I hope he did.
Oh, he definitely did.
I felt something on that, man.
Lelouch did it way better, and his plan wasn't dumb like Aaron's.
Aaron plan. Let me say that. I don't know if I think I said it was. Aaron plan was fucking retarded.
Stupid.
I don't like, I'm gonna say it again. This ending wasn't bad. His plan was fucking
Dumb.
retarded. I understand he taking all the sins and the angst of all around the world. He putting it all on himself. My nigga, you killed 5 billion motherfuckers.
80%
of people.
Like, come on.
80%, my nigga.
Imagine when you go to hell, because you ain't going to heaven. Imagine when you go to hell, and them niggas like, yeah, my nigga, yeah.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about Mikasa loving nobody because we gonna love you down here, boy.
Brown out, baby.
Silver, he gonna be Adam Silver down there, and every other person who ain't gonna see fucking God. Down there. Him, Adam Silver, George Zimmerman, whoever released DMX Death Early. All them niggas, bro. They gonna be down there fucking tap dancing.
All right, so let's move on. This is gonna be the final part before we go into clowns, because we're almost close to 2 hours. So we got hit our superhero show talk.
You not getting a clown, Chris. Let's fucking go. I was gonna give you a clown if you didn't, because I felt it. I felt Chris was gonna skip over Invincible.
No, I wasn't. Gee, that's essential. This is essential.
You ain't getting one. I'm giving up. Now I'm gonna give myself.
No, man, shit, no, I would never. So, because Invincible is look, both shows are fire this week.
Did you watch it?
Well, yes, I watched it last night. Gee,
DC, watch it.
So I'm.
But he don't care about spoilers.
Yeah. I ain't gonna add nothing to this convo.
So we'll do Invincible first. I'm
not muted because I'm letting you talk, but why you not watching it?
Man, I let it.
You need the Amazon Prime link, bro.
We got Amazon Prime. I forget to do it.
That boy busy with school, man.
Look, man, school.
Y'all see?
You lucky you getting your education, bro. You lucky
he chasing a bag, not some superhero.
You lucky you making Booker T. Washington proud. I swear to God,
This nigga say making Booker T. Washington.
I swear to God. Or if this was like peak summertime or some shit, it was time, bro. It was time, G. That clown of the week was gonna hurt. You weren't gonna come next week.
He chasing the bag. But just like the dude in this show was chasing the bag.
Exactly, man. Like all I'm gonna say is respect the Titan. That was the Titan that really won this week was that nigga Titan, G. That was his name. He finessed the whole I don't even remember what that family's last name is. Grayson. The Grayson family, like, yeah, man, I need your son.
He finessed Mark Grayson.
He did finesse Mark, but he did finesse the mom.
He definitely didn't finesse Omni-Man. Omni-Man just didn't give a fuck about him.
Yo, the fact Omni-Man said, look, man, don't fuck with that street shit, man. We bigger than that street shit, my nigga.
Boy, don't you associate with them niggers over there?
Literally, that is what he said. But yeah, so like let's see. So Mark that was pretty much Mark's storyline, was messing with getting into street level crime. Plus dealing with the fact that he's not giving his black girlfriend attention. Black King, love yourself before she comes to you crying about her ex. Who she misses as a friend and shit like that. Different story for a different day. But what else happened?
I ain't mad at Mark though, because you know what I'm saying, like the nigga kind of has to save the world.
Do y'all get this fucking feeling that the black chick wants Mark to tell her that he a superhero? So
she knows.
I get that feeling. I don't fuck. that story right there, bro, between that relationship is so fucking good to me because it's like it's something right there that we gotta see, but we can't.
Because she knows that Adam Eve, she knows that she's a superhero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like she knows that she said that. So like I know that she knows that he's a superhero, but it's just like I guess she's trying to see if he trusts her enough to go like, I'm a superhero, this is what I'm actually doing type of thing.
But remember, Adam Eve particularly told her, do not tell her you're a superhero unless you really
love her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you already planted the seeds of Adam Eve and Mark, eventually getting.
Please don't. I
Like
don't
corny
want
if
that.
they do.
I do not want that.
It's that's what I'm saying. Is even though I think the Mark and Black chick relationship is magnifique, bro. It's a really good on-screen relationship. It's just something else. Maybe fucking Omni-Man killed her fucking father or some shit. Who fucking knows? And if she found out, she get really fucking mad.
That was
Omni-Man, your daddy? Oh fuck no, or some shit like that.
That was Black Batman's daughter.
Hey,
what's that nigga name? Battle Beast. Hey, put Battle Beast jerseys in the fucking Raptors, my guy. Put his jerseys.
Another black nigga dead.
That nigga name is Battle Beast. That is the worst fucking name I heard in my life.
That was the black dude's name with the power armor?
No, that was the fucking Lions name. Put his jersey in the Raptors, my nigga.
oh, gee, that man put in work.
Yeah,
he put in work and then said, "This is the best you niggas have to offer,
yeah, bro." While Omni-Man was just standing outside observing everything that was happening, so
What the real niggas? Where the real niggas at?
Yo, my man's was not impressed.
Battle Beast is top 5. I'm telling you, that is the worst fucking name known to man. Battle
Beast is a bad
fucking
name,
horrible.
Bro.
But put his jersey in the motherfucking rock.
Man's tore through the. But the thing, like when he came onto the scene, right? He looked like generic nigga number 30, right? Like nigga who's just gonna get his ass popped. I did not expect him to put in until I saw his weapon, because I remember, shout out to the trailer. I remember the trailer. They showed the scene where like he fucking does the thing to Mark and he's like in the air and then he sees Omni-Man in the sky. They show that stuff in the trailer. So then when I connected the dot,
that boy Battle Beast.
But I will say this episode, and this is the reason why I didn't like the exposition and Attack on Titan stuff, is because of the fact that this was a great example of show, don't tell. The parallels in this episode between Titan and Mark when they were going throughout their lives, phenomenal. It wasn't Mark going to the camera and going like, "Hey guys, man, I don't spend enough time with my girlfriend." No, it was like you just saw it through the way they interacted, the way they talked, the way that Titan approached his family, the way that you saw that he genuinely cares. So that when you got that ending where he came in, he was like, "Hey boss, what's up?" He was like, "Yeah, what's up, bro?" It wasn't a "what the fuck is this shit?" It was a "makes sense."
Oh, okay.
It was a make sense moment where it was like you set him up so well. And the thing is, because this nigga was like, I thought he was a throwaway character because like freaking Mark, beat his ass in like what, episode 1 or 2. You took a character that got like 2 minutes of screen time and made him into one of my favorite characters with one episode. Dog.
I'm gonna say his name wrong, but Marshala Ali, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Marshala Ali.
Yeah.
Like, how is he voice acted so well that I didn't even know that's gonna be the new Blade, right? I didn't even know that was folks. I have to look it up. Shout out to that. Like, they deserve a GOAT because the color of this cast it's colorful, dog. It's colorful. The prominent white man in this cast is Omni-Man. He's the fucking villain. Like, the rest is played by people of color and shit like that. Like, Mark is voiced by an Asian dude. Same thing as his mom, voiced by an Asian woman.
And they all well
Principal
known.
Winslow. is Officer Winslow of Family Matters. That shit blew my fucking mind, bro. He was like, "You're late, Mark," and I'm like, "That voice sounds familiar." He was like, "Oh, my bad, Professor Winslow."
I thought he was gonna be like a cold ass nigga, but then it's just like there was just a scene. I was like, oh, okay.
No. It was just like it's just so well, like, bro. It's more of an Easter egg that Principal Winslow name is actually
Name is,
the
Winslow.
nigga from Family Matters.
Even though
His
it's
name
still fuck
updated
Family
Paul
Matters,
Winslow.
but
I don't know why. I hate Family Matters too, but I hate it because my brother made me watch this shit. You hate it for no reason. But and the Steve Urkel storyline was absolute hot ass and don't deserve to ever be shown on TV ever again. But
he made a fucking bag off that shit.
yeah. Even though
this the bag.
not existing now, but I mean by the storyline of him, basically being a cuck for 459 episodes just for his bitch to die, he'd be like, you know what? I do love you, ass. But in terms of
459, damn, that's a lot.
This
I'm
is a rough
shit.
estimate.
Okay. I thought you was being frank. I was like 459 episodes.
It's a rough estimate.
But no, Invincible is up there, bro. I'm enjoying that more than any fucking animated season that Chris is standing because Chris standing all the anime. That's his favorite shit right now is that anime, bro. He watching all them slices of lives and rom-coms and all the isekais. How he loving that shit. He loving this anime spring season, bro. It was like, damn,
Really
bro, there's so much good shit going
I
on
guess.
TV. I'm enjoying it way more than all that shit, bro. I look forward to Fridays, even though I work from fucking 12 to 9 Fridays. That shit gotta stop. I enjoy my Fridays watching events.
Cam.
Yeah, really good episode. I mean, even the the way they tell the story when it becomes to race in that show without explicitly saying like that's a nigga or he's black. Like when they were talking, like when Titan was talking to Mark and he was like, "You from the suburbs, right?" And then he was like, "I'm gonna show you around like where real people need like your help and stuff." And you got to kind of see Mark's interaction as he saw like the community center, like the way that his girl, like Amber, the way that she was talking about the community center that he had just went to. Like you got to it kind of like humanized Mark's character in a sense because prior to that, we were used to seeing Mark deal with like intergalactic threats and shit like that. Fucking Superman, right? So it was good to see an episode in which he kind of got the help, like kind of like Spider-Man, like Friendly Neighborhood Mark, Friendly Neighborhood Invincible. So that was pretty cool. I liked the impact that the final battle had as far as like showcasing Mark that like in a weird state of things, like his dad is like his dad is trying to teach him that lesson, even though he's an evil bastard. He's teaching him that lesson, like you got yourself into this mess. I ain't gonna be around to help you, so like you gotta figure this shit out on your own. So him getting fucking demolished to like near death situation is definitely gonna impact his character. The next episode when he's recalling those events and he goes to his dad like, how do I be like kind of like this was like that nail that Omni-Man needed to kind of get Mark on his side. Because as of now, it's like you got let's get Omni-Man up out of his side, and you got you're what do they call those people? Vilgamites, something like
Vilgamites,
that. Yeah. Let me get you on that side. So I like a lot of that, and then it's not even, and again, no exposition, no inner dialogue explaining. Like during the final fight scene, there wasn't Krillin on the side going like, "That's lava nigga. Lava nigga spits out fire. You better not. It's hot." Or that's Electric Man. Electric Man is zappy. If he zaps you, it'll hurt.
They would have had the dialogue burps or whatever that shit called. It would have took the immersion out. Because the fight scenes was so fucking good. Because they broke it off in two parts. It was the original fight scene when the heroes was kind of losing. And then it was the one when they started to win, even though Battle Beast was like, "Bro, y'all some hoes. I'm going."
Battle Beast was like LeBron in the finals. It was like I'm taking us home, nigga.
But like, even like when you see so much shit going on, they still added comedy in the shit. Like when the robot nigga got cut, he was trying to pick up his fucking guts. He was like, "Damn, folk, I'm gone, G." This shit is so fucking good, bro. Like, why can't most shows be like this, bro? Why we gotta sit through backstories, G, and we know it already, folk? Like, why we gotta sit through so much shit when it could be this? And I'm not a Rock Lee fan. I just said the exposition between Aaron and fucking Armin was decent. So I'm damn sure not a Rock Lee fan when I come to say I need fucking hands in every episode. But when hands are thrown, there should be no talking. Have y'all ever, in the many fights that y'all had, I don't know, I had like fucking 15. I don't know how many fights y'all ever had. Have y'all ever had I had one, but I was watching the nigga. But have y'all ever
somebody?
Had
I just kicked you with a front kick.
Yeah, I told you this shit was gonna happen.
No. You kick somebody and is like, I just kicked you. What you didn't know is that this kick technique is different from the one that I'm about to hit you with next, because this kick technique hits you in the stomach. This one is gonna hit you in the leg.
My fist connected with your jaw. That was the pure law number 3 of Newton's law of motion. That shit connected. It connected.
This is the potential energy being stored into kinetic energy as I connect it across your face. Like, we didn't need that.
You see the welt going on your head when a human blood coagulates. It creates a knot, and when that knot gets right there, it shows a sense of pain. My one punch landed. Just know there's more to come.
We get some slow-mo cuts too. Like, I'm gonna punch you slow. I need you to react slow.
Bro, but they threw hands, bro. Mark got his ass beat, but the rest of them threw hands, bro. And I love it, G. It makes you eager, bro. It makes you wish that this was a Netflix show where you just watch the whole season and fucking won. You'd be like, oh fuck, thank God.
Yeah, no, but Japan only.
Instead of it's like fucking Shaman King.
Just Japan only though.
I can't watch that shit at all because Japan niggas are selfish. Fuck them niggas. You know, let's take it back to 1945.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm censoring that. Let me make sure I get that timestamp because that guy gets. That gotta go.
Make America great again.
Let me quit. Hey, Chris, play the clown song. Let me quit.
You could. Oh, we still got to talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we got to talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we'll move on to that, G. So moving on to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Check it out, motherfucker. I'm Tupac.
It's not the same, G.
Don't play DMX in the Max biopic.
I was gonna say, like, what's it gonna take for somebody to go, hey, yo, check it out, motherfucker, I'm DMX.
What? Whoa. Like, no.
Hey, yo, Bucky, I gotta get the shield back. The shield back.
But like, I don't want the shield no more, Bucky. What?
They're gonna set me, Buck. My skin black. I don't know if they're ready for a Black America.
The shield with the what?
Bro.
Hey, I heard cops still alive. What? What? You gotta go say what?
Captain the Super Shield.
What? I don't know, but this nigga Zemo, he different, but the Wakandas ain't the same. Let me quit though, folks. I'm done.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
But all right, so let me try to. So Falcon Winter Soldier was fire. Episode started off with where it left off with Bucky talking to the Dora Milaje chick that was there. I don't remember her name.
Ayo.
Ayo?
Yeah.
Man, was Ayo.
So remember these names.
I swear.
I had it on subtitle.
I had it on subtitle too, and I don't remember her name.
I don't have it. I was gonna call it Wakandan chick.
Yeah. So but yeah. So Ayo. It actually showed a flashback of Bucky with Ayo at Wakanda.
This was a good fucking scene.
That scene was amazing.
That scene was really freaking good, where she's pretty much destroying the Winter Soldier program in his mind.
And he's like, it's not going to work. I'm going to turn into the Winter Soldier. And like, as she's saying the numbers, he's crying because he's realizing that it doesn't have any effect. Sebastian Stan fucking acted
Great
the hell out
actor.
that scene, bro.
Yeah.
Great.
Primo
He's been in
shit.
his bag. He's been in his bag. He's earning his Disney check. Don't lose it like a certain goofy nigga. But so anyway, so they show that scene, really great scene. Fast forward to where it left off last week, where they're having discussions like, "Yo, we need that nigga Zemo," and Bucky like, "Nah, we need him. He's a means to an ends." After bam, she like, "I'm gonna fuck 8
Yeah,
hours.
you got 8 hours.
8
I'm killing
hours.
that nigga.
You got 8 hours,
Bro,
and literally." She said, "You can say that in Wakanda all you want, but 8 hours. That's all that matters."
That nigga killed King T'Chaka.
Exactly.
Gone,
Like
folks.
and he free. Like he was in y'all prisons. We don't care. Since he's free, we want his ass. So it's like, hey, I respect the energy. So moving on. What happened from there? So Bucky goes in. He tells him like, hey, yo Zemo, they want your ass, but we got to move forward. So from there, I really don't remember what goes on.
I remember. So
all right, go ahead, DC.
they find out that a person in the community just died, and so Anthony Mackie's like, well, if she's a big figure, it's kind of like when my TT died. We all came up and
Oh,
The
that was
TT.
hilarious.
Yo, the
Fucking
TT.
Bucky. Bucky
TT.
showing his whiteness, boy. He goes like, "Your TT." He's like,
said my
"My
aunt.
aunt, nigga."
Like, bro, how you spend all that time in Wakanda and you don't know? Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, like so they were trying to figure out if she's a big pillar in the community, maybe they could get a lead on one of the flag smashes. So that was the segue for that.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
so-
the on Carly, because at this point they know who the leader is.
Yeah,
They-
it's just
they know
the,
it's
the
Carly.
fact that
They
that
were-
lady died is kind of more like
Yeah,
that.
to get information on like
Mother
what-
where she
Dunya,
died.
what the fuck her name was or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So they go there and essentially it splits off. They're trying to find information. Falcon goes upstairs, and Bucky stays with Zemo. So Falcon is trying to ask for information. He's like, "Hey, where is this? Do you know anything about her?" And they're like, "It's a nigga." I know they're
Leave us
probably
alone,
they,
nigga.
they say it's because he's a stranger, but I was like, nah, it's because that nigga black.
He's in
We
there.
get it. So he goes into a classroom where there's a teacher teaching. He's like, listen, I just want to know where she is. And he's like, listen, like y'all, I know who you are. You're an Avenger, you're a Falcon, and like y'all niggas was supposed to send resources 6 months ago. It ain't happening. So like we gotta do what we gotta do here. So then it cuts down to Zemo. He's talking to a bunch of some creepy shit too. I ain't gonna lie, but some really kind of like teetering on some
Pedophile shit,
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
candy at
Where
kids.
he basically he's singing a song. He sits a stool down. He lays candy out, and he's like, "Hey, guys and girls, you're gonna tell me where this person is." And then he says like, "Yeah, those three dudes back there, or those two dudes back there,
Yeah,
those are bad guys. So don't trust them." So then he goes back on some snake shit. He like, now we're not gonna tell you where they are. They go back to the location, and essentially, Falcon talks to Sharon to keep an eye out on
Captain Magga and
Captain Magga, because like he's kind of acting screwy. But like him and what's the dude's name? Battlestar. They come in and they're like,
Battlecoon.
yeah, give me Zemo, your time, blah blah blah. And they're like, no, he knows. He's like, I know where they're holding the memorial. They go out, and the chick is gonna direct them to where they can find where they're doing the funeral. They get there, and Falcon is like, let me go in there first. We talk to her because like somebody just died. Somebody important just died to her, so she's vulnerable. So this is a great opportunity to kind of get her to like, hey, before this shit goes out of proportion, let's talk and let's come to a stand. Battlecoon goes like, hey,
trust the black man.
let him do. If we can end this peacefully, let's do it. But Captain Maga is like trying to make America great again. But so they go in there. They lock Zemo up. Falcon goes in there. They're holding this ceremony. And then afterwards, he waits until it's done. He walks in, and then he has a pretty good conversation with Carly as far as
good
like
dialogue.
A good dialogue as far as like I understand. I agree with what you're doing. I think that what you're doing is good. I don't agree with how you're doing it. Like, you don't have to go about this killing people. So like, let's, and then he calls her like a supremacist because like that was Zemo was saying like a super soldier serum. Once it gets into you, it it only goes up. It goes up, and then they're like, oh no, it can't be for everybody because Steve. And then they're like, has there ever been another Captain America? So he has that dialogue with Carly about like, your ideas are supremacist. Like you're claiming that like you just want your particular group to rise up, and you're becoming the very thing that you hate. And she's like, oh no, but then she catches herself because she realizes that
He was right.
you low key are he's right. So like they're having that conversation, and then Captain Maga, being Captain Maga, goes like, fuck all that bullshit. I'm going in. He goes in, and then like Harley sees that he's like, oh, you lied to me. You said you were here alone. They have like this big fight, essentially chasing her around. The place is a big ass maze. Zemo somehow escapes from the Zemo escapes from the freaking cuffs. She goes back to the original location where he was. Zemo pow 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 glocks her up. She's sitting in the corner. She drops because you find out
She
later
had
on that
super
at the
serum
grave site where I don't know if it was her grave site or whatever, but like, it was at a grave site there. She has like reserve bottles of super soldier serum because she's gonna go around and recruit more people to her cause. He shoots her, the case knocks down, and he just starts fucking destroying all the super soldier serum because Zemo hates them niggas. And then right before he's about to like kill her, Captain Maga comes in and fucking knocks him unconscious. He sees that there's one vial left.
Yeah.
Picks it up, puts it in his pocket. And then that's when they go back to the house that Zemo was that they had in. And that's when Wakandans come in and they like, hey, it's been 8 hours, bro. We need that nigga.
Maje pulled up like
time's up. Time's up.
Yeah.
We need that nigga Zemo back. And then basically Captain Maga's like, Captain Maga being Captain Maga's like, hey, listen, guys, listen, buddy, I think we got off on the wrong foot. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier's like, hey, I don't think you want to do
don't
that.
want that
And
smoke.
he puts his hand on old girl's shoulder, and they start beating
Whooping his
ass, dog. Like when I tell you, it was a straight ass kicking set. Like this nigga had like he thought he had the shield. They was like, fucking get this shit out of here.
Up out of it, nigga.
Because they look like, nigga, we made that shield. What the fuck is you talking about? She fucking like stabs the shield through him, so it's sticking through the table. You have Battle Coon just gets his ass whooped, and
they choked him up.
Essentially, they're like, listen, y'all attacked us, we finna kill y'all. So the main chick Ayo is about to kill Captain Maga. That's when Bucky steps in and is like, hey, don't kill him. Beats Bucky's ass, and like she does this thing where, like she like touches his arm. She goes like,
oh yeah,
arm dislocates, beats his ass. Falcon goes to help Battle Coon, freaking, and then the Wakanda's like, come on, bro. Like he blocks some blows and shit like that. He does some cool shit, but then they like, get the fuck out of here. Beats ass. Meanwhile, while all this has happened, Zemo escapes. There's like this sewage thing in his house.
yeah,
And he just fucking escapes. Funny as hell. And
Captain Mag was hurt.
One of the funniest scenes in the episode. Battle Coon goes to pick up Captain Maga, and he goes like, "They weren't even super soldiers."
Like, yo, quick second, G. That's a prime example of white man down bad, G.
Yeah.
Carly already whooped his ass. He already said that failed to, whop the bam, capture Carly, and then he honestly fucked that up.
He was like,
you let these, look, Dora Maje, they some bad hoes, G. Those some bad women right there, G. They whooped your ass.
Bro. They was about to take his shield too, because she kicks the shield up, and then Ayo goes like, leave it. Left your shield out of fucking pity and left you there. He was like, they weren't even super. But again, when we talk about show don't tell, this was a great episode of showing the mental degradation of John Walker as Captain Maga and him ultimately taking super soldier serum because he has a conversation with Battle Coon about like well he first has there's another conversation where Zemo talks to Falcon. He's like, if you had the chance to take the super soldier serum, would you take it? He's like, hell no.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I wouldn't take it.
Mhm.
And then he's like, oh, okay, I like that. And then there's a similar conversation with Battle Coon and Captain Maga where he's like, Captain Maga says, hey, if you had a chance to take the super soldier serum, would you take it? He's like, hell yeah, I'll take it. And then he's like, you're not afraid that it corrupts you? And he was like, he said something that's, it's like
It was like a
upon, because you know
power
yeah,
analogy.
it's like the power that if power makes a person is what he says. And like it was a good because you kind of have this thing where it's like Zemo talks about the mental degradation of what the super soldier serum does to you. But it was like a kind of like a little nice little philosophical thing where you hear about like absolute power corrupts absolutely. When people get a hold of like power, it defines that person. It's like that conversation that he had with like power makes a person. I like that because it's not necessarily that like the super soldier serum technically mentally degraded John Walker. It was that's who he was. Like how power makes a person. Like once you get that power, that's who you are. Like because before then you were like, oh, if only I had the power. If only I had the power. Now that you have the power, what are you gonna do with it? So
Mhm.
that was kind of like that. I really like that conversation. So basically, um, uh, Harley basically says she calls Sam's sister and he's like, I want you to text your brother to meet me someplace because I want to talk to him because I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I like him. Um
But he
and
thinks it's a
I
motherfucking
think we
game.
yeah, I think we connect. And if we don't, I can talk to you instead or your kids. So then basically his sister calls Sam and then like, they Bucky's like, I don't give a fuck, we're not going alone. I'm going with you too. They meet Carly and then they're basically talking about the same stuff. Like he basically was like, I wanted you to come along because I want you to join me because I really feel like you and me can work together. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Captain Maga and Battle Coon are running a separate operation. So you basically find out the true objective of all this was to kind of separate them so that they can go after Captain America and kill him. So once that's found out, um, because Captain Maga's like basically tracking Bucky and them so that he can get to the Flag Smasher so he can deal with them himself. So then that's when they go like, all right, they like that's when they take off running. Falcon's like go after Captain Maga because like shit's going down. Battlecoon gets his ass beat off screen and he's like being held somewhere, and you just see Captain Maga come in. Um, some dude comes after him, and then that's when Falcon comes in, sees that he's in a tight spot, but then like he throws like a metal bar at him, and you see him. So at that moment, it's confirmed that
He took the serum.
he took the super soldier serum off screen, and then Falcon's like what did you do? And then he's like, they got my partner, let's go. So then everybody meets up in this one room. Carly comes in, and Carly is about to basically hit Captain Maga. Falcon jumps in, fucking like smacks that nigga across the room. His head hits the pillar, and just like what happened to Gwen in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that nigga dies.
Physics is
Um,
a hell of a drug.
physics
That
sucks
bitch.
when you
Like
physics
his
sucks when you
head
ain't a
hit
super
the
soldier.
pillar. Law number 4 of attraction decided
Yeah,
to.
exactly. Carly, like fucking Iron Man came back from the dead and was like, "Hey, you see what happened there? Is you got nah, that
I
nigga
saw
died." Like so, he dies. And like you just see him. Captain Maga goes. Everybody else escapes. Like Carly and the rest of her crew escape. And you just see him staring and like he gets that like that look in his eyes, like final straw done. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more nothing. Jumps out the window and starts chasing after him. She chases after this one dude who prior to at the graveyard scene when they were picking up the super soldier serum, he had a conversation with Carly about like his dad or some shit like that. So Captain Maga pursues him. They go to like the middle of a plaza, knocks him down. People are gathered around because they see Captain America is there, and Captain America, like he's like, He has him on the ground. He's like, where is she? Like, what, like, because I'm finna kill this bitch. He goes like, listen, bro, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Raises his shield up. Everybody has their phones out because they like, yo, what the fuck is about to happen? You just see, boom,
Bunk,
boom,
bunk,
boom,
bunk.
boom. Kills that nigga with the shield. Puts the shield up. You know, people is just staring in disbelief. Falcon and Winter Soldier are like, what the fuck? And you just in the final scene is a shot of him just staring. You see the shield that he's holding is blood. It has blood on there. And the episode ends. And I was like, that was some good shit. that was some good shit. So now basically this nigga Captain America or Captain Manga is off the deep end. He's out for I'm finna kill this bitch Harley theme. And I'm very, very excited to see what happens next, what Falcon and Winter Soldier are gonna do, how the world is gonna react. Because everybody recorded this, so yeah, all in all, I have fucking loved this episode. Again, show don't tell. The slow degradation of Captain John Walker's character into him taking that super soldier serum. The conversation with Falcon and Carly was dope, and then the beginning scene with Winter Soldier and him realizing that he's not under the Winter Soldier spell anymore. Dope as hell. And then the action scenes were top notch too. The Wakandan scene, they came in and kicked ass, amazing. And then the ending scene with him doing what he did, top notch shit. So props to Marvel. That's it for me.
Be quick. Really great episode. Like I think this probably is the best episode of the season. Like the action scenes A1, but just how they really show like how down bad John Walker went.
Yeah.
Like it went from like, gee, like, oh, okay, I got the shield, I have the power to like this shield isn't giving me power like I thought it would.
I need that serum.
I need that serum to actually get the respect I need. And he gets the power, lose your homie, and then you proceed to do something that at least in the MCU, Captain America never outright killed. He did it off camera, but he ain't outright kill a nigga. Or at least a human. Let's put it that way.
He never killed people that surrendered.
He didn't kill someone that brutally.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it was just the brutality.
That was
of
it was an execution.
That was legit execution, especially in terms of like, nigga, that wasn't even the real threat, nigga. Like Carly is in the crowd, nigga. If you looked, you looked left, nigga, you would notice. But I also like, to me, it just really confirmed what you said, Cam. Just how Disney MCU slowly introducing like, hey, we'll let some death happen. We will let death happen, and we ain't gonna really do the quick phase out. You're gonna see the fact that this nigga like Battlestar literally get punched, land on the pillar, and he dead. Or
you saw like the blood coming out of his head.
Exactly, like you know that nigga dead, or just the fact even though they didn't really show John Walker beat the nigga with the shield.
They showed the blood afterwards.
It was just like, it's levels to like, yeah, we can show a nigga get punched into a wall and he dies, but seeing a nigga literally get beat by a shield and probably getting decapitated for all we know, it's like, hey, but yeah, like I overall enjoyed the episode. Like the stakes is getting higher. We in the final 2 episodes as well. My biggest question is, where the fuck is Zemo? And I really can't wait to see how America's like, take that shield.
I don't think we need Captain America no more.
Yeah, we don't need Captain America. At least not him. So like, I feel like that's gonna be the main thing of next week's episode, is how I think they strip him of Captain America, this Captain American title, and he goes on to kind of be U.S. agent, because at this point he's gonna be focused on the mission. But
you said the next episode is supposed to be an hour, DC?
Yeah, that's what they said.
I don't trust
this
them,
episode.
The same niggas who said that shit about WandaVision. Is that confirmed?
Well, this past episode was close to an hour. Like this was actually like 50 minutes. I'm
saying, but like, remember in WandaVision?
Oh yeah, they did.
WandaVision, they were saying like the last 3 episodes are supposed to be an hour long.
It was still in post production though with WandaVision. I think they're done with Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Yeah,
from what I
so
know.
either way, we'll see. But
Nah, I don't trust them.
Falcon and
But-
Winter Soldier gonna be dark. I heard it's gonna be dark. The creators.
I was about to say they bullshitting.
I'll say, come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, man.
but still, overall, like I think next week's episode is really gonna give. It's not really gonna be action oriented. It's gonna be really exposition heavy. But like we're really gonna see just how the aftermath
world
of the
reacts
fact,
to that.
the world reacts to that, and just now what's next, because like now Zemo's out. We don't know where the fuck Zemo's at. And we got to figure out what they're going to do with Carly next, because literally at this point, like, she might come after my man's family. You don't go after a black man's sister G and her kids G. Like, you don't do that. So I think I'm really interested in where things go next, because now it's like, oh, okay, you can't really predict anything very clearly now. Good episode though.
Yeah, I agree. This is my favorite episode of the season, specifically. Like even though Falcon and Winter Soldier weren't really the focus, they got all the best character moments in this episode. We already talked about the White Wolf, Winter Soldier scene at the beginning, but I really like the Zemo talk with Falcon. I find it really hard to like dislike Zemo because he's not really like they're painting him to be. Because I know they said in the comics he's a part of the Thunderbolts, which is kind of like an anti-hero villain thing. So they're doing a good job in setting us up to see him in that kind of role where like he's a bad guy, but you could kind of like him. And the talk that he had with Falcon, I don't think he's gonna get the serum anymore. After I heard that talk,
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
yeah. And then they purposely showed us he was fighting a bunch of super soldiers. He was doing pretty well without.
Yeah, he can
serum.
hold his own in the fight.
So I don't think he needs it. But yeah, I'm with Chris. Like I'm really curious on what's gonna happen next. I know the Isaiah Bradley stuff has to come full circle and his grandson has to become Patriot. I'm just curious on how that's going to happen in 2 episodes. If it's an hour, then I can see them wrapping it up. But if it's not an hour, I don't know how they're going
That shit gonna be a cameo.
I mean, I know it's just going to be a cameo. Like, it's going to be him at the end. And he's like, Grandpa, I feel weird. And he's got, like...
You know, he go open up the door. The doors go, like, push to the other side of the street. Like,
yeah, it's probably going to be that. But I'm just hyped for him because I really want Patriot. And I really want to see Young Avengers because I think that's going to be dope. Because I want to see Young Avengers with Spider-Man really, really fucking bad. Like, I can't wait to see that dynamic. What'd you say?
Brother.
So what?
You asked for a lot. You asked for 2 studios combined to make Holy Union for money that's not gonna get spread equally.
Man, fuck it.
Oh, they probably go. I was watching it was this video that I watched about that whole Sony Marvel thing that was hilarious. But it was basically saying that they already closed the deal. They just made it seem like they made a big deal out of it just to get everybody up in arms, like the community up in arms and talking about the shit, get their names out there. But they already did the sign, seal, delivered the deal behind closed doors.
Publicity stunt.
Like publicity stunt. Like they just like, oh no, what's gonna happen to Spider-Man? And then now it's like, oh, he's okay. If they do, I feel like a Young Avengers with Spider-Man would be doable.
I think that's fire. I think that's what they should do. Cause like, who's on the adult Avengers team that we give a fuck about? I'm waiting.
Wait, in real life?
Yeah, like who? Cause
Omega
Retcon in current MCU.
Current MCU.
Ain't that shit Omega Retcon though? Cause in current MCU, I mean, remember at Age of Ultron, they did the end. They was like, this is gonna be the new Avengers, and then them niggas not even cool no more. Remember the end credit scene? When it was like, I don't know how we're gonna get everybody back together. That's all right. Then I think like somebody told Cap, "Do you think these guys can do it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And they showed everybody swooping in with Hawkeye and shit. Ain't that like Omega Retcon? Everything kind of like motherfucker.
They were a thing at the beginning of Civil War, but it got axed.
Vision is dead. Wanda's crazy.
Doctor Strange ain't an Avenger. The Guardians aren't Avengers. So it's like, who else is left?
Man. It is what it is. If it's one thing that I fucking hate superhero movies. There's one thing I always fucking give to Marvel is that they can make fucking shit out of fucking. Oh wait, no, they can make chicken salad out of shit. So
that shit
no
tastes
matter
good
what,
as fuck.
we gonna eat that.
Yep.
So
Because this is
stand
one
back
thing.
down.
This
You know,
is one thing I heard from a podcast that's kind of funny. MCU started with, and no offense to Iron Man, with a lot of B and C tier niggas.
They did though.
Yeah, because
And
Iron Man
made
was
a universe that everybody gave a damn about and was like, cool.
to an extent, we gotta end this podcast, but to an extent, you gotta think about it. They did level out with B tier niggas, right? But
Yeah.
they had a very easy way because much of these clown shit, Sam Raimi's shit was uber fucking successful.
yes.
So motherfuckers was like, we want more of this. And like when you think about it, okay, yeah, the Daredevil shit kind of, that's in and out and all that type of shit, and Resident Blade and stuff like that. But even though they fleshed it out with B tier ass Iron Man, they was able to get Thor. They was able to get Captain America.
Because you got to realize that this was
real
Marvel,
niggas. Like
this was
we
Marvel
talking about
before
like
they got their
fucking,
licenses.
yeah.
So they were
Now
just
we talking about like, come on, we about to make a top tier universe and us watching fucking like let's take Spider-Man out, let's take Thor out, let's take them out. Captain America dead. This shit about to be revolved around Bucky, that fucking Chinese dude, Wanda.
Fantastic Four too.
And Fantastic Four's
Fantastic Four and X-Men coming back, bro.
They gotta bring in the X-Men, bro. Cause
They bringing back X-Men and Falcon.
Fantastic Four ain't coming out to 2025, so we can't even think about that shit, bro. So like, how we looking? We can't have Tyrese as a Silver Surfer just yet.
I need that so bad. I need that so bad.
Galactus is coming, man. Galactus is coming.
Hit the Nas.
I want you to feed my planet. I want to feed my son.
I just want to ride space.
Don Toretto, my nigga Vin Diesel as Galactus.
Man, it's a planet on my ass.
Bro,
I swear to God, Vin Diesel gonna be Galactus, bro.
Bro, if Vin Diesel goes from freaking Groot to Galactus, G, I will cry.
It's gonna be like you Silver Surfer now. We family.
Bro.
Got it out for the family. I'm still crying. And we gotta end it. I'm sorry, people. I'm still crying because after they were like, so who Godzilla going against next? They have the Fast Five team.
Yeah, they said family.
That nigga was like, Don Toretto was like, I'm sorry, Godzilla, but it's for the family. Revs up Camaro and drives into Godzilla.
Hey, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, boy, that's an easy sweep for Don Toretto, bro. That nigga washing Godzilla, G. That nigga can't be killed.
That man's cars is built different, G.
If Tyrese can get chased on fucking jet skis while riding on the back of a goddamn car fucking door and was able to kill niggas, trust me, Don Toretto watching goddamn Godzilla with ease, bro.
This nigga drove across two big ass buildings, filling an entire gap without gravity taking anything, landed perfectly on the other building with no. Bro,
no, you forgot the most wild one where he caught his sister off the interstate. He drove
his wife. Yeah, he off the tank. She fell off the tank. He got out his car, jumped across the interstate, caught her back, broke the glass of the car, and they were both fine, bro. That nigga is washing Godzilla, G.
Time manipulation, reality warfare. Come on, man. Don Toretto got it. Omega level. We got Omega level, bro. He a universal threat.
He stomped on that ground too.
Oh, G, he did stomp on the.
Oh yeah, he stomped on the ground and he said the streets win. Boom.
I'm sorry, Wanda, but I gotta do it for the family.
He gonna be like.
He rev up the Camaro. I'm sorry, I gotta do it.
Hit the knob.
Revs up the Toretto. He revs the Camaro. He hit Wanda and throw us to a portal, and that's how she meet Doctor Strange.
No, she just
Sammy G. Putting it right there. So Don Toretto in the MCU. Don Toretto in the... At the end of Fast 9, you had him on the moon after he just saved that satellite from crashing down the Earth.
He prevented a meteor from hitting the Earth.
Earth inside the goddamn Camaro. He had a knock on the window. You look in the window, it's Nick Fury. He gonna ask him, Hey, you heard about the
Have
Avengers
you heard of the
Initiative?
Avengers Initiative?
He's gonna say, I don't know, you tell me. Look,
That family.
grab off the song, and the song is gonna play. It's been a long time without you. So as he's driving off, he look in the sun and he see the carcass. No, let me quit.
Yeah, G, know it's time to do the clown. G. All right, bro.
Family, man. It's family.
Oh shit, man, this is a funny
got
ass
one.
episode. Do I have a clown?
I got one.
Go ahead, DC.
It's the same one as last week, and it's the same one next week. Throw stands.
Hey, one day, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. When we get all big and bad and whatnot, I'm gonna, I'm gonna go to E3 or something, Comic Con or whatnot, or an ASIN or E2 type shit. I'm gonna ask them niggas to run our fade. Now look, cause we talking shit. I'm gonna ask them 4'6", 305-pound niggas to run our fade, bro.
4'6", 300-pound niggas, dog.
300-pound niggas.
On some
It
Kevin
might
Samuel
smell a
shit,
little
you
bit.
short
It
and
might
you
be
fat.
unsanitary, but I'ma see. Cause
Bro, they got one foot in the grave already. They got diabetes up the ass.
Bro, they finna come with them plastic swords, G. Y'all not ready for
You
that.
talk about plastic swords, nigga. They coming with swords with duct tape with pee bottles, bro. They gonna have all the pee bottles that they use. They didn't go to the bathroom.
That shit is sanitary, boy. You piss in the toilet, it's unsanitary.
That's their conquerors hockey, bro. Motherfuckers
Bruh.
walking away because it's literally pee in them fucking
God
buckets.
damn. Hey man, I'm ready for this.
All right, I got a clown. I got a clown and a goat. I'm gonna say the clown first. My clown goes to Netflix. Goofy ass, stupid ass, bitch ass niggas. I'm campaigning the hashtag no more anime Netflix. Y'all need to lose every single right to every single anime that y'all have. I don't want y'all streaming anime no more. At all. The fact that Shaman King and Eden Zero, because I know, Fairy Tail, we like to meme on it, but there's a lot of people who are looking forward to Eden Zero. I read the first couple chapters. I think it's decent. Nothing mind blowing, but it looks good, right? But the fact that those two shows are Netflix exclusive and they're only shout out to NordVPN, intercode, blah 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 for 30% off. Shut the fuck up. The fact that like you gotta do that shit in order to watch that stuff in Japan. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of me subscribing to you? And you only not only is it exclusive to Netflix, for now it's exclusive to Japan. So for all my niggas going like, we don't want, it's a monopoly, Sony, it's a monopoly. If that shit was releasing on Crunchyroll or Funimation, it would have been available day one.
Yep.
Day one, as soon as it dropped in Japan, it would have
An
been
hour after it airs in Japan.
Simulcast, bro. Like, so for all my niggas, it's a monopoly. We don't want Sony to have Crunchyroll and Funimation, bro. Y'all some goofy ass niggas. So now all my niggas was looking forward to Shaman King and Eden Zero. Unless you're going to some alleged sites to look at them bitches with some botched ass translations, your ass is screwed.
And this bring us to our sponsor, NordVPN. Have
Right.
you ever want to watch anime on a legal website?
On exclusive, you want to watch some
your ass? Here you go.
You want to watch some exclusive anime that's exclusive to one streaming service? Yeah, that shit. So that's my clown. My goat is low tier god. That nigga has been peak fucking content this well. I've been listening to so many of this nigga's streams, bro. And regardless of what y'all want to say about him, is he toxic? Yes, he is toxic as fuck, like Kevin Samuels is. But just like Kevin Samuels is entertaining in his toxicity, low tier god is fucking entertaining in his toxicity. Who you know can take a nigga in his chat that says lol get fucked and create a whole 5-minute backstory about his job, how he came back from his job and he found low tier guy fucking his mom, and he's saying all you see when you walk into your mom's room is 2 stallion ass cheeks clapping your mom's back, bro. That shit is fucking golden, bro. This nigga is peak. If we ever do a bracket, right, where we do a bracket of content creators, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to argue low tier god off, G. because nobody does it like he does. Shout out to that nigga Low Tier God, bro. Get that ass man.
Hey,
Man,
man.
y'all know.
Y'all, yeah, mods clean up.
Watch out.
Mods clean up, chat.
Yeah, but
Chris want to go to sleep for work. Let's keep the podcast going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I'm good, actually. Shit. But I don't really have a clown or a goat. I do have a public service announcement. Get vaccinated. I got vaccinated today. I'm Gucci, surprisingly. But if I do wake up and turn into a ghoul, I'm on all y'all asses.
Wake up and turn into a ghoul on Fallout?
Probably. Super mutant.
Because like
your ass gonna turn to what's that Spider-Man alligator villain called, bro?
Them sinuses gonna come up soon. Because everybody who's gotten vaccinated so far, mine said they said they like that them headaches and shit like that. Like that shit gonna happen soon, bro.
Look, man.
Motherfucker go hit Doctor. Motherfucker, what's his name, G? The X-Men goddamn leader. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, Professor X.
You gonna hear Professor Xavier talking, Chris, I need your help. Please come.
No, he go wake up and all he go see next to him is Don McToretto family.
Like, yo,
the latent potential is big, man. Come on, where we going? Godzilla's on a tear in Japan. You gonna need your help.
Go hop on my personalized private rocket ship to go around the world. And
guess what? It's not a rocket ship. It's a Camaro.
It's always a Camaro.
He go hit the NOS. It's go eject wings out the side.
Get ready, bro. Chris ass got that vaccine. Motherfucker go wake up like Solomon Grundy. Pure gray with 5G coming out his ears. He's gonna be leaking out. He's gonna be leaking out.
Hell no.
Motherfucker gonna become a walking hotspot.
And they gonna be patient zero.
Let me quit in the pod, bro.
But yeah. So with all that being said, we appreciate you guys for listening. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. You're on SoundCloud, Spotify, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe, share. Above all, share. Please share. But thank you for listening as always, and peace.
Yippee!